Hold up. My band, Lucky Monkey, has a brand new track. It's called Love to Pretend. I'm going to stick it here at the end of the episode. I think this is what I'm going to do for Band of the Week going forward. I can automatically put them at the end of pretty much our whole catalog. So I can just insert a new band when I get one, a new song. It's not burned into the episode. It's rotating weekly. So if this works, make sure to send your band submission once again to alientheorists@gmail.com. And I'll stick some at the end of the episodes, give some free exposure and all the rest. So this week, my band, Lucky Monkey, Love to Pretend. Find it on Spotify or wherever you stream your music. Peace.
Have you ever wanted to learn a new language? Maybe you were inspired by a recent international trip, became obsessed with a foreign film or TV show. wanted to communicate better with a loved one, or just felt like developing a new skill. With Rosetta Stone, learning a new language is easier than you thought. Rosetta Stone has been a trusted expert for 30 years with millions of users and 25 languages offered, including Spanish, French, Japanese, Dutch, and more. Learning is immersive and designed for long-term retention, so you fully learn to speak, listen, and even think in that language. Don't put off learning that language. There's no better time than right now to get started. Listeners can get Rosetta Stone's lifetime membership for 50% off. Visit rosettastone.com/today. That's 50% off unlimited access to 25 language courses for the rest of your life. Redeem your 50% off at rosettastone.com/today.
When you visit Arizona, time is measured in moments, not minutes. Like the moment you see the Grand Canyon for the first time. Visit a new state of mind. Learn more at hereyouareaz.com.
Welcome to Alien Theorist Theorizing Christmas Party. It's ExtravaDANza Part 3. I don't know.
Is it 3, 4, 5? How many extravadanzas have we done?
We've done more than 3, for sure.
Maybe.
Let's say it's 5. I think we're on 5.
Yeah, maybe.
I'd say 14.
Something like that.
We've done more extravadanzas than the years of the pod.
Yeah.
There's no saying that the extravadanza can only has to be at Christmas, I guess.
Yes, there's something. There's no rule that dictates
It
that.
is written.
Yeah, it's just Dan's birthday normally, right?
Around my birthday.
Around his birthday.
Hey, happy birthday, Dan.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Dan.
When this comes out publicly on audio, it's been your birthday. He's turned 75,
46.
I believe.
Mm-hmm.
No one actually knows how old Dan is. That's the best part.
Wow. Very few people, I think, do. I think some people do. I'm like, I'm pretty sure.
Because Dan doesn't look his age. Dan could be 25 or 50. I'm not sure.
Totally acted either.
It depends if he grows out his beard or not. If he grows out his beard, then 50.
Then he can see the gray. Yeah.
See the grays.
He gets the grays, and then he shaves it off, and in that little bit of Latino in him.
Also, if you fucking got the old
25?
crowbar out and pried off that hat, we'd have a good look.
Yeah.
It's like cutting a tree down. You count the rings, and you're like, oh, this thing's pretty old.
Yeah. You
can take a
count
look at my processors.
You count the width of the scalp showing at the top, at the crown. Yeah, it's been one. Dude, this year has just absolutely like warp speed.
It's been nonstop.
I felt like it was
drudgery.
already. I felt like it was like Christmas already. Like extravadanza, was just like a couple weeks ago. I feel like we just did it.
I feel like life goes so much faster when you're living it for other people.
Fucking turbocharged, man.
Like
It's
your
insane.
literally existence is to exist for other people now. So your life is just kind of fucking meaningless, and it just goes by really quick.
I'll say last winter, I think was the worst winter of all time for me. We had the Jacks, right? We had a new baby.
Oh yeah, it was.
And then we had fucking Pipegate, like immediately.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
So all winter, I'm dealing with insurance and flood, and there's a new baby, can't sleep. Oh, dude, it was like 3 months. The first 3 months felt like 3 years. Then we came out of it, and it was fine. But
Now you can slow
Drudgery.
down a bit. Just slow it down a tad.
We're all just sharing stories of drudgery. That's what the extravaganza is. Yeah.
It's what it's turned into.
It's airing our grievances.
That's right.
Yeah. That's just what. So I will, though it is special extravaganza. I will consume.
Consume alcohol.
May or may not become the official beverage of whatever this is.
What is it?
Extravadanza.
So this is
Eggnog. All right.
Lift the
That's
cup up a little bit. We can't see. What are you pouring that into? Just a class
On the rocks.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Little Evan Williams eggnog.
I mean, nothing out of the norm here.
No,
Little
wait,
nog.
no, he's got more up his
It's a
sleeve here.
festive,
Little
it's
nog.
a festive drink,
Holiday
it's
nog.
whatever.
Is that eggnog with alcohol already in it?
No,
You
he's
add
got something
alcohol?
else.
It's already got alcohol in it.
He's
Well,
I
are you
heard
adding Mountain Dew to
carbonation.
it?
He is Eddie Mountain Dew.
Gross.
Except the background your Mountain Dew is actually see through because your
Space.
background remover is taking care of it.
Dude, hold on.
That's fucking dope.
You've got a Mountain
Adding
Dew
a splash
eggnog
in the
mix.
universe here.
It
Yes,
doesn't
I think
matter
it's-
if you're only. It doesn't matter if you're only having one drink. You're going to be sick.
So it's Doonog or Egg Dew. What did we settle on? Is Dig Dew?
Egg Dew sounds right.
Doonog. I don't know who
Doonog?
this is. This is
Doonog.
yeah, this
Nog
was
Dew.
suggested.
I like
and,
Nog Dew better.
I'm pretty sure. Get ready to like split
Slam
space and
it.
time here. It's,
Yeah, slam it.
Oh yeah.
What's the verdict? the eyes are not painting a picture here.
It's actually not
Dan adds
terrible.
anything Mountain Dew to anything, and it's amazing.
God damn, that's gross.
It's really not. It's really not that bad. It's actually. It's
not
actually.
that bad.
It's actually
I
kind of
fucking
good.
knew it.
Well, it's because you just
I knew it.
drink a lot of egg or a lot of Mountain Dew. Because most people think Mountain Dew is just bad enough.
I
as
don't.
is.
I don't actually. I do not drink that much Mountain Dew. I do not. I do when there are new
You don't.
flavors.
So you're
of
saying you
Mountain-
don't do the Dew very
I don't
often?
Do the Dew. I don't do the Dew very often. But when there are new flavors out, for some reason I feel compelled to try the new flavors of Mountain Dew.
Yeah, that's a lot of Dew, dude.
That's doing a lot of
No,
Dew,
a lot of
buddy.
Dew.
No, they only put out new flavors about every 3 to 4 months.
Yes,
I
but
think
what
the
I'm
last
saying
time-
is, it's been 8 years since I've had a Mountain Dew.
Buddy, the last fucking time I did the Dew
missing
was off the fountain at fucking Kurger Bing, like probably 15 years ago. Literally. And then I remember because I got one of them chicken sandwiches too, and I spewed after.
Yeah.
So I can't, I'm off the Dew and I'm off the chicken sandwich.
And then you and
A
then
chicken
you
sandwich
take
at Burger King?
Bummer.
Oh yeah.
Missing out.
The chicken Royale?
No, whatever
No,
ones
no,
that's
no.
shaped like almost like,
Like
a
a
sub
sub-
a little bit.
like
The
a
long one.
6-inch.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
Never-
my favorite one.
I remember too, I was
love
barfing
that
in the
one.
bathtub and it just
Did you
didn't-
add
Yeah,
cheese? You got to
No.
add cheese.
No.
it's actually making
Balling on a
me
budget.
sick thinking about
Yeah.
it. Like my body remembers.
I think the
horrors.
reason I like it is because it actually doesn't taste anything like a chicken sandwich. It's
No.
something
It's just- it
completely
probably
new.
doesn't have chicken in it.
It's like
Burger King
powdered chicken added to
Pretty good.
something
pretty
weird.
cardboard.
Would I drink this every
So-
day? No, but as an
Well,
extravaganza
it's the only
treat.
chicken sandwich that's affordable now. You can get like 2 chicken sandwiches for $7 or something.
Yeah,
You can get 100 nuggies for 10 beans.
What?
Wasn't that the deal?
I think it's something
No.
crazy like that.
Seriously?
No, 100 for 10? No way.
They got the original. Is it the original
up.
chicken sandwich? Yeah,
Yeah,
original
that's it.
chicken sandwich. That's the
Yeah.
one.
Where
It looks like a
at Burger
6-inch.
King? Oh, at Burger King. I was
Yeah. Hold on. Let me share it here.
I don't know. Don't, it might put me over the edge.
No, I know what it looks like. The original chicken sandwich. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
Top
that's
left.
what I'm talking
Yeah,
about
yeah, yeah.
right there. That's it.
What's wrong with it? What did you make
It's
you puke?
so good. There's nothing wrong
Oh,
with it.
dude, they're so gnarly. When's the last time you had one?
One of those ones? Oh,
Me?
Okay.
Like 2 weeks ago.
I don't know.
Shut the fuck up, really?
Are you kidding? Are you out
Are
of your
you
mind?
serious?
I'm not. I fucking love. The only fast food I eat is A&W and Burger King.
And how often do you fucking pound these dirty
Yeah.
burgers?
A lot less frequent than I used to, but I'm a couple times a month for sure, no problem.
Really?
Well, I'm working carpentry. I forget a lunch. I'm like, I gotta fucking something to eat. I used to go to the grocery store to get a sandwich or something.
Oh,
It's
do you ever
$14
get the
for a sandwich.
You ever get to
at
go to Subway
Save-On.
and get them to make your sandwiches?
Subway?
Yeah. Or no. Safeway.
Oh no, I was gonna say Subway. I went to
That's the way
Subway
do it.
maybe a year ago. It was the worst thing I've ever eaten. I'll never go back.
Yeah,
Ever.
it's fucking a couple times the boys have had to get it at work because you've been busy with calls, and everybody calls it Sprayway because it gives you instant fucking diarrhea.
Yeah, it's dude. That's not.
everybody's-
It's not even a sandwich anymore. I don't know what it is.
No, what is it? They went bankrupt and now they're acquired by whoever. Was that before? or
Probably
after?
There's a good
Burger
reason
King.
they went bankrupt because their sandwiches are garb.
It's
Well,
it's
It all went downhill
Their
with
bread is
fucking
trash.
what's that dipshit Garrett or
when
whatever,
you-
the pedo with the pants.
Anytime
Oh, yeah.
your
Yeah,
entire,
buddy.
anytime your
Jared.
entire marketing
Jared.
plan revolves around
A pedo.
a massive pedophile, you're in for nothing good.
I feel like they had it right when they had Happy Gilmore. Things were looking good. Then
yeah,
they
yeah.
pivoted.
That was the peak
Yeah.
Subway.
Yeah.
Hey, Happy, can I get one of those?
Have you looked into fucking how they busted that guy?
No,
No.
Oh, it's bad. So not only he was a pedo, but his manager was a pedo too.
Were they just
pedo
offering
bros.
6 inches left and right, free 6 inches?
So this lady, I forget how she finds out, but this lady, I'm pretty sure she's a reporter. She finds out that this guy's a bit of a pedo. He
Jared?
like openly admits it to somebody. She gets on the trail. She starts kind of dating this guy and like trying to catch him, but to catch him, she like tries to set up an encounter with her daughter at a birthday party. Oh. It's like the kid's birthday, and they're like, yeah, like
Never
after.
would I
Oh,
ever do.
right? It's like
Ever.
Story's fucked up. I probably butchered it a bit, but look into it. It's fucked.
I've heard enough.
Jared
Yeah.
Fogle.
Yeah. Fucking massive piece of shit. You know what's good though? Not Canadian.
Yeah.
That's good.
Perfect.
Not
Right? Because we got weird numbers here.
Do you guys still have a Quiznos? Is Quiznos still a thing in Okanagan?
We got one.
We don't have any.
There's
Yeah,
one.
one on
Quiznos is
Banks.
actually not bad.
I went to
sometimes I get the
Quiznos
beef
when I
dip.
was up
Not for
north.
me. Not for me.
No,
No,
it
the-
was.
You know what?
I
Fast
had
food in
fond
general
memories.
has just
I don't eat fast food anymore.
fallen off
off.
the cliff, man.
And not because I'm trying to be healthy, but I just never enjoy it anymore.
It's not enjoyable, and it's 4 times the price than it was 10 years ago.
And I think that's the problem, because if it was still cheap, I don't think the quality's gone up. It's just that now that I'm paying $15 for a meal, I'm like, well, this better
You
be good. And I'm like,
Yeah.
Dude, you can go to McDonald's and get like a Big Mac meal and an extra side, and it's $18.
16 yeah, $18.
Or you can
That's the
just
same.
go to a sit down place and pay $20 and get a real sandwich.
like a good one. Yeah. It's insane.
Like it's not even.
Who do they think they are? You know what? CEOs
nerve.
need to be Luigi'd.
Not to mention, too, like the stuff that you have to, like, we'll dip into a fucking McBob's every once in a while to get some coffee. And like, when's the last time you were inside one of those places? Every single one of them, like post Katrina.
Oh, yeah.
It's horrible.
Just destroyed.
It's horrible. It's all fucked. Like, it's terrifying. I don't know what happened. Like when you were a kid, when we were kids going to McBob's, there was a bunch of teenagers behind the till. Everybody's kind of having fun. It was a fun place to be. Fast. You go ball pit, whatever. That's where your guys' fucking friendship kicked off. Like, it was a special place. It's not the
Yeah,
same anymore.
that's true.
It's dangerous.
They used to have N64s in like cases.
Oh,
and you could, like,
yes.
and they had a whole bunch of them. They had like 10 different games. You could go in there and play. It was awesome.
Yeah.
It was kind of like a mini arcade. And they had the ball pit. It was a fucking good time.
Yeah, and then you get a little bit older, so you'd go there to try and like wheel some of the girls so you can get free sandwiches.
There was about 4 years where
times.
we would just party in the McDonald's parking lot. That was like the place.
Yep. Yeah, we'd play pass and shit in the parking lot, and then
Yeah,
get
they would give us, and we knew people that worked there, so they'd give us like the McDoubles would be McQuadruples.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, big old. It was probably never good. Like the quality's never changed. It's just that you used to pay 50 cents and
When
$1
it's cheap, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It's like buying those Delicio pizzas from Costco. They're $3 a piece. They're garbage, but they're $3, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
I think
or those little.
the quality might not have changed, but the quantity has. Like I think portions are smaller.
Oh,
The Big Mac is no longer a Big Mac.
right?
I seen something recently where people compared McDonald's from like the 80s to now, and the Big Mac is half the size.
One, they can do that because the Big Mac from the 80s still hasn't rotted. That's been sitting in someone's closet.
No
So they
shit.
can
Oh, no,
just-
there's
they
one
can
in a
have-
museum, isn't there?
There's one in Iceland. It's the last Big Mac. Someone like framed it, and it's in an art museum. And there's mold on the wrapper and everywhere, but the burger and the bun
Oh, it's
look
so fucked
identical.
up. That's so
Like there's just so much salt and preservatives in those fucking things. They do not change.
Bacteria doesn't want to.
No, bacteria doesn't want to fucking eat
You know
it.
it's bad
don't
with the
want it.
bacteria. Nothing wants it.
Anyways, we got this public stream here, so if anyone's in the chat, some year-end questions, you want to roast Braden, let him fly. I do have the Cosmic line maybe open. Maybe someone could try and call.
It might work.
It might not work.
No guarantees.
It's been years, I feel like, since I actually tried to take a call. And I used to do it off my phone,
I mean,
but that phone is no longer, I don't have that phone anymore.
last time I checked, the Cosmic Channel's DMs are popping off, so I'm sure somebody will want to call in and talk.
Someone wants to call in.
Yeah.
That show's popping.
Yeah.
Flying off the charts.
I can't even find the live stream.
I have the live stream
thing.
open.
No, I can't even see it.
Well, you can't
So
see it? It's
weird.
definitely on.
I don't know. It's not working.
Your computer's all fucked up. It's been
Number
fucked
2?
up for years.
Let's do it.
Oh, what do you got?
Little fucking Scottish gin there. Yeah.
There you go.
Let's go.
All right, everyone's getting into
Oh,
it.
there it is. There it is. Hey, I'm drinking some Renner Red here. There we go. There's the
Toilet
chat.
line.
Oh, who are we
No.
calling? We're
Are
calling
you
somebody.
calling yourself? Or are you somebody actually calling?
Well,
Oh, do you hear someone calling?
Yeah,
We're
someone's
calling.
calling.
Call.
phone. Hear the phone.
Hello?
Burger King, what's your beef?
Check. Can you hear us?
No.
I can't hear you if you're there.
Oh, wait.
Uh-huh.
Stay on the line.
We can hear you.
I can hear.
Hello.
We can hear. Can you guys hear them?
We can hear
Yeah,
you.
yeah, we can hear them.
Hello.
They're talking.
I can hear them.
Hello.
Hello. I'm gonna have to hang up on them.
Call back.
Call right back.
Thanks for calling. So confirmed, one person listening. That's good.
There's one
Thanks for
person
looking
listening.
up, boys. Let's go.
Okay, every time I end a call, though, it stops my Pro Tools stream.
Somebody
So that's-
Irish potato saying, tell if he lets that egg do sit too long, it'll curdle. And Irish potato 100% looks like the guy who would know from experience.
He looks like the guy that invented fucking egg do.
Egg do, yeah.
I was like,
Looks like his middle name might be egg do.
All right.
Do the egg.
I said too long. Does he mean like 15 minutes? Because I think it's starting to curdle already.
Slam it. Pound, you got to pound it, Dano.
It's like-
Chew the curds.
Okay, the cosmic line will not work because every time I
Mountain
answer or
Nog?
trying to hang up, then it just crashes my recording program, so it's over.
Okay.
Sorry.
Probably don't want to do that.
Whatever. You gotta ask it. You got a question, you gotta shoot it in the chat there.
Nog.
Yeah, I would say my holiday drink, if I had to pick any kind of holiday drink, hot apple cider. That's what I'm going with. Little spice rum in there.
I think
It is,
this
that is nice, actually. That is nice.
This might have been-
Fireball.
Oh,
Fireball.
This might
I
have
think
been
Fireball's
better.
just your drink in general, though.
Not anymore, but I do enjoy it
It
still once
was.
in a while.
It was
I think
until it gave you
this-
COVID. Is that the deal? Or no, that was that was Malibu.
The Mountain Nog would be better with the gingerbread holiday Mountain Dew that they put out a while ago.
God.
That one was actually really good. That's probably one of my top 5 flavors of Mountain Dew. Is that gingerbread flavor is actually really good.
I don't do the dew often, but when I do, I want it tasting like gingerbread. That sounds awful.
That's what I thought. I thought it was going to taste really bad, and then it was actually pretty good.
If Dan could be an audible narration for any book, what would it be? What would
Warhammer
what would it be?
40
If I was going to do, if I
Yeah,
was
you're
going to
gonna
do the
narrate.
narration
Yeah.
for any book,
Yeah.
that's a good question.
Mein Kampf.
Joke doesn't get old.
No.
Doesn't get old.
Got him. That's great. Ooh, took a little too long, Dano. Walked right into that one.
True.
Teed it right up.
I'd probably do. I don't know. Does Macbeth count? Could we do do I get to do a Shakespeare? Can
Absolutely.
I do
Sure, yeah, you're not allowed to
not?
say it though. You're gonna
or a
curse
Scottish
your
play?
reading.
I'm
Give us
sorry,
some.
Scottish play.
Give us something. To be or not to be?
Andrew, what were you were gonna show us some glasses? Tell us the
I
story
did
about
already.
glasses.
I opened them up with them. These are my fucking new prescription glasses.
You didn't say anything. Those are. I thought those were
beauties.
just. I thought you got some 3D glasses or something.
No, these are
that's-
them. These are
That's how bad
prescriptions.
prices have gotten in Canada. Those were $450.
Pretty much. Luckily, my
They're made of
benefits
cardboard.
covered about 15%.
Is everything's 3D now, isn't it?
Everything's green. It's supposed to be calming for my eyes. It's not.
So what's wrong with your eyes?
Good question. I got a bunch of things. I've been hitting head too many times, so I have a bunch of fucking.
He has CTE big time.
Well, that on
what's
top
going
of I have binocular fucking something or other. I got ocular motor dysfunction. I've got convergence
Oh my God.
insufficiency. I got a fucking. So I don't know. Don't let your kids play contact sports.
You want new eyeballs?
You're currently training your kid to be a boxer.
Yeah.
I'm just training him to be able to protect himself. I don't give a shit if he ever fights, but I want him to know how to. Because if he's
true.
like
If you're
me,
gonna-
he's going to be small and he's going to be mouthy.
100%.
So it's
he's gonna
probably
have to.
important.
He's gonna have to get in a few
Ed.
tillies.
three of us played contact sports, and only one of us has debilitating eye issues. So
Yeah,
maybe
but
just teach your kids to play
Kind of in
contact
other
sports.
areas.
But like my contact sports were getting punched in the face.
Oh yeah,
Right? You get punched in the face once a game, but
yeah.
Your knee
usually
don't work
put you
so
out.
good.
break your nose
Hey,
and then you're gone.
That's not true. That's not true. Take that back. I can still Colt 45. No problem.
now.
I'll do it right now. Right now.
Now we can.
No
No,
problem.
don't do it. Don't.
I can't do it on the carpet. I need good shoes.
He
I need
needs
good
a couple
shoes.
more drinks and a
Couple
pod
more
trip,
drinks,
and
a little
then
music.
Colt
I'd
45
argue
for you.
the Colt 45 is the reason why your knee went.
Might be.
Probably.
That might be
Honestly.
the start of it.
Honestly.
It's a lot of torque.
It's a lot of torque.
You know what,
and you were
though?
packing on the pounds for a while there pretty quick. You went from fucking, the Slim Reaper to fucking, the Stay Puff in a matter of what, like a year, 2?
Year and
Oh,
a
yeah.
half, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
About a year and a
I
half.
put on
Scary.
2
years.
weight fast. The I don't know. Oh, caveman with the fucking big old fucking.
Cheers,
buddy.
buddy. What it's the
sure.
what big old what?
Cheers to the boys
Little
in the
fort-
Discord fam.
Dunog, Mountain
Let's
Nog.
go.
Cheers, brother.
Ooh,
Fuck yeah,
this
let's
this
fucking
batch
go.
of wine. I don't know what it is. Not as good as my last batch.
That's because you fucking stepped on it yourself.
This one.
Wash your feet first next.
This one is.
we got a
It
question.
has a hint of dog water. I know why.
Dan, have you ever been ghost hunting?
Have I ever been ghost hunting?
Yeah.
No. I have
Never?
not.
Never?
No.
Surprising.
I don't think so.
You're in like the most haunted place in America.
Yeah, Colonial Williamsburg.
Yeah, I
man.
mean, like, do you mean by ghost hunting, like walk in the woods? Because every place is a Civil War memorial around here.
I'm talking about calibrate your EMF reader and fucking
No.
go out and just try and find something.
well equipped ghost hunter? No, I have not been well equipped to ghost hunting.
disappointing.
Have you seen a ghost?
Have I seen a ghost?
Like you've been running out in the woods a little, after dark, and all of a sudden,
Yeah, have you
Civil War
had
guy.
one too many
I've seen
dews? You can see through the fifth dimension.
yeah, it might have been the 2 bottles of flaming hot Mountain Dew that I pounded, and then I saw like yeah.
Ugh. I'm disappointed by this.
I've tried a lot of flaming
I feel like
Mountain Dew.
you're our Egon, so you would have to be the one to go out there with the tools and do it
Go
officially.
out with the tool. No.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't bought a EMF reader. Where's yours, Brayden? Like, where's your EMF? You got it right there? Did it get lost in the move?
I had one on my phone
it's just in a
not that
bin.
long ago.
It's
It
just
was
in a,
working
it's
pretty
just in a
good.
bin. Yeah, it's just in a bin.
You can get EMF readers on your phone now. Just download them.
You got
Click out.
Ghost Radar too.
No, I don't. Those don't work though, right? You can't play Ouija with that type of shit. It doesn't work. It blocks the spiritual signals.
Yeah.
We played Ouija and it worked fine.
Did it? I don't remember.
Papa Taco asks,
blocked
"Can
it
you
out.
guys recite Maester Daniel off the top of your heads?" Of course.
Yeah.
Maester Daniel, the keeper of secrets. Oh, is that the how
It's the learner of knowledge, the keeper
Learner
of
of knowledge,
secrets, the defender of truth.
Or
Protector of truth.
Defender
Protector
of truth. Or protector.
Maester Daniel.
The learner of knowledge.
And then
No,
there's 3 parts to that song, though, wasn't there?
Yeah.
it's a, yeah, it's
So
a
that's a
banger.
no. Yeah. I can't.
It's a banger.
Pretty sure that's in the one hit wonder fucking category for sure.
Oh, for
Holiday
sure.
holiday hit
100%.
ATT holiday hits.
Yeah.
Do I still?
We
I don't
should
know where
we
that
should
is.
have we should have remixed Merry Christmas. A Christmas version of Maester Daniel.
No, you should just you should just done all Christmas songs like and just like that and that's like style of that song.
or just did what they did to Vanilla Ice. Because he didn't own the rights to Ice Ice Baby, they just released a Christmas version that's just got the fucking Christmas bells.
Keeper of secrets, protector of truth, Maester Daniel.
That's the one.
Oh yeah.
Boing.
Knowledge, secrets, truth. Secrets, truth, knowledge.
I was like this part. I was like, is there more to this song? Or you just guys just keep repeating this over and over again?
Knowledge, secrets, truth, knowledge, secrets,
What the fuck?
truth.
Little behind the scenes
How many
facts.
guys do you guys repeat that? Like it's just like 10 times.
Oh yeah. Little known fact, that was me on guitar for Purple Wizards.
I forgot that song is actually almost 3 minutes long.
Yeah.
That's a really long
Well,
song.
we also wrote it so that Dan would go. There was long enough breaks in between where it picks back up, where Dan would go, "Oh, that was good," and then it just immediately starts back up again.
Keep
So
going.
there's built-in pauses, like built-in
Right.
5-second hard 5-second pauses halfway through that song.
Like, oh, it's a good song. It just keeps going. Like, oh, it's still going.
Oh, hey Andrew, as someone's asking, can you give us the report on the UFOs you had to do for your job?
Can I give it to you?
Yeah.
Not really. It's classified. It's classified.
Not confirm nor deny.
It's drones have kind of slowed down in New Jersey. Haven't really seen kind of petered
Well, he
out
had
a little bit.
Adam Graves on Rogan talking about pretty much he pretty much stole what we said and just said it on Rogan.
What, like 95% of them are planes?
And if they're not shooting him down, that's probably some organization that we know of, and they don't want us to. Then it'll slowly just filter away, or it's a fucking alien invasion. One of the two.
Yeah.
It's definitely not an alien invasion.
The problem with this, because after we did that case file, my phone must have been listening to me because I was just getting nonstop reels, and so fake. So many of them just so fake. There's like, well, at one point there's like 1,000 drones just like in a neighborhood, just like swarming everywhere. I was like, I don't think that's what's going on. Like there was like 1,000 of them. I was like, nah, I don't know.
Once it hits the mainstream, then it's all fake videos. Like,
Yeah. Well, and then you get hysteria, right? Everyone's like, "Oh, fucking drive! That's a drone. This is a drone."
Yeah.
Starlink,
It's a drone.
like stars.
Oh my God.
A quick rant about AI for a second.
All right.
Because when AI first, started coming on the scene, like the new, like the Chat GPT stuff, like the new version of AI,
Yeah, cool.
it was going to be like, it's going to take white collar jobs, accountants and lawyers and all this stuff.
Yeah.
No, it took the arts. They're gone. Gone. Graphic designers, toast. Anyone who makes background music, toast. It's in like 2 years. They went, it's going to take over accounting and all this white collar jobs. And then it's like, actually, now anyone can just make whatever they want at any time. You're like,
There is the companies that were like, we're trying to replace like their entire HR departments with AI. I think there was the one company that got caught doing that. Like, there's probably a couple other. They use it to one of them was using them to sift through resumes and stuff like that, which is, yeah.
Seems like a good fucking purpose for us.
Well,
I'm
good
sure
way to
there's-
get sued.
That's what I mean. There's uses for it, for sure. But like now you have AI that's just drawing anything or making any video. But where do they get, like, at what point is there going to be an AI that just looks for AI copyright? Like just analyzed that song and then just made a song pretty much exactly the same?
I think we're going to have some growing pain. Well, especially in the movie industry. Like the movie industry is in a fucking huge rut because there's like
listen, they're going for Superman again. They can't give it up. All right, they just can't stop. They got to go.
Yeah, but James Gunn has it now, so it's probably
Oh my God,
watchable.
But is it another it's not an origin, right? It's like,
No,
it's
they're
new-
skipping that.
Yeah,
They're
he's
skipping
already
it. Which
is
established
cool.
Superman, which is
Like, I want to see Superman in his prime the entire movie.
Right.
That's all I want to see.
So it is just it is
I
a
don't
Superman
want
movie,
to see
it's
another
fine.
Superman. How about that? I'm sick of them.
Next is
But what I mean
another
is like
Batman.
there's such a barrier. Like
Probably,
if you
yeah,
like, there's
Or like 1,000 issues of Batman. Like it's like stop making Batman comics. Like
you could watch like Matt Damon does an interview where he's talking about like what's the movie he wrote with
You're talking about
Hunting.
you're talking about
Good
you're
Will
talking about his
Hunting.
Hot Ones
Good Will
interview
Hunting.
where he talks about why.
And he was like that movie wouldn't get made today because they're not sure if it would make back the money. And like that's the thing. There's all these great stories and people have tons of great stories, but there's just a barrier to like make an obscene amount of money or studios won't greenlit these things. So I actually think that while right now this AI looks bad, like it's like, ooh, this looks bad, but I also think it's going to open the doors for all these independent creators who are currently like just getting bottlenecked to do superhero movies or Home Alone 9. And they're going to be like, well, why would I don't need this big budget because I can use AI for what I need without the budget. and make my own movie. So I'm hoping that we see this renaissance of like really well done independent films like in the next decade. That's what I'm hoping for anyways. But if it's all just like AI people with like 8 fingers.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be honest though, you see those videos, they're like, fucking, if X-Men was shot in the fucking 60s, and then like I watch them all the time, they all look rad.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
is
like
replaced
it looks
art.
fucking dope.
What was it, like Buff Wars or whatever, where everybody's like extremely buff? It's all like, it's like if Masters of the Universe
Yeah,
was
I'd
Star
watch
Wars.
that.
Like, okay.
I don't even
But
need an
that's-
explanation. Buff words, let's go.
That's a great example, actually, Andrew. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Is like you ask AI to make pretty much 2 copyrighted things and mash them into one, and then you present it as your own.
Totally.
Like
there's one where they made
we're
like
in
a
such a
Zelda.
weird spot.
Yeah, I'm into it.
But it's over. Artists, the next, like, it's just starting. A couple years, in another 5 years, like 2D animation gone. It's all scripted. Like you just type in a prompt, push it. There might be, instead of 20 guys on a show, it might be one, and he just checks the AI's work, and it's like, oh, that's not quite right. Let me nudge that over.
Did you see? I forget where where did that guy come? Was he on Lex Friedman or something? He came on basically stating that like the top 3 AI companies are all like pretty much ran by the government. Well, they're ran by the government, and no one else will really be able to get like funded because they won't get the government contracts other than these 3 companies. So there's basically saying like AI will be ran.
Wait, the government owns companies?
Well, they're like funded. I'll find it.
There's no way the government runs them because they're running too well.
Didn't run them, but it like probably buys all their contracts or whatever. Like just like you want those government contracts because you can charge those forever. And nobody checks those fucking bills anyway.
But they're like, so like what, like the Chat GPT and something like, well, Google is Gemini or whatever, and what Microsoft has one.
X's Grok.
So
Gronk.
those are the big ones, but there's like honestly thousands of, you can go AI anything, AI scriptwriter, AI background maker.
Well,
AI
they're all like
cartoons.
they're all slightly different because there was it like there's large language models and then large language learning models and small whatever. There's like specific types for certain things that you can do whatever. I don't think there's like a general AI yet that does everything, but I think they have depending on the situation. I think some are more suitable for other things.
I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna have to use it. It's just gonna be part of the job. It's just crazy how fast it changed. It was just like AI is gonna come. Oh, AI can do everything, like fucking anything, man. It's crazy. It's actually insane.
I did read a thing though that it's AI because there's so much AI art out there now that when it analyzes artwork, it's starting to like get into this echo chamber where because so much of the art is AI art that's like fucked up that it starts generating off of AI art, and then it's like, what are fingers for? Like, yeah.
Well, that's how it started. Fingers and feet and stuff like they just couldn't do it, but now they can fucking do it.
It's going to be like you know what's funny? Because I think when did Chat GPT come out? Last year, 2 years ago? And we talked about it.
Been around a few years, yeah.
And well, right when it came out, we talked about it and we were just like, hang on to your butts. It's going to get fucking crazy. And it's like, it's getting insane. You don't even know what's real anymore.
You can't, honestly, before you had a hard time believing what was real on social media or YouTube, and now it's impossible to believe because everything is fake. Every video on there is now made. Then nowadays the craziest thing now is faceless creators. So they make AI videos on YouTube. They have an AI script, like a narrator, and then sometimes even have an AI generated person that posts to an Instagram account, like make some hot girl. It's like, these are my videos, blah, blah, blah. Nothing's real. And they have 1 million followers. And it's just an AI generated.
Well, so they
like
said that
layers
some
and
of
layers
those,
and layers.
they said some of those like OnlyFans models are like they outsourced to like an AI agent,
Wouldn't doubt
essentially,
it.
where it was just like
Wouldn't doubt it.
that AI just chats with their followers and then they just, and then people pay for it. And it's just pretend you're me. Like,
What a sad state
bizarre.
the world is.
It is bizarre.
So many men will pay for what is just free if you wanted to look for it. You're pretty much just paying for this girl to talk to you, but then you're just paying for a robot to respond. Bananas.
Crazy.
There's a question in the chat. Have you seen Impractical Jokers? You guys remind me of them. Practical
I
Jokers.
think that's something we've got moving.
Yeah, phenomenal. Andrew's Murr, for sure.
Murr.
100%.
What was it? Sal, Murr.
Yeah.
Sal Volcano's a comedian. Quinn,
Sal Volcano.
Q.
Q,
call him
Braden's
Q,
Q,
right?
for sure.
Yeah.
I don't remember Murr really.
Oh, no, he's
the
Sal. I
skinny,
think he's Sal.
bald one.
And then there was the other. What was the other guy? It's been a long time since I watched that show.
Joe, Q.
Oh,
Sal,
or Zell is
Murr.
Joe for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm Joe for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. And that leaves Dan as Sal.
Those guys got their own crews and stuff that they
Dan and Sal actually kind of look alike.
Not really.
Yeah, they're built exactly the same way.
There's no way they're built the
and
same
blocky.
way.
Same.
Dan's a brick shit house. Sal
Sal is short
a
and
bag
stocky.
of muffins. No, he's not stocky.
He might have a little bit of a bunt, but
No, dude, his knees touch when he walks. There's no way. Like he's got the flattest feet in the world. There's no way. He looks nothing like that. Nothing like that.
All right.
That's doing Dan injustice to say he looks like Sal Volcano.
look at short, stocky.
He does have moves. Dan and Sal both have good moves on the dance floor.
Will the
this is-
Randomatron ever come back?
We don't know.
We don't
Has
know.
it ever left?
It's still lost
Yeah.
in space. Isn't it still in its trans-dimensional?
It's
What if I
random.
can
It might
tear-
pop up when you least expect it.
When we really need it. When it's really needed, it'll show up.
I think this next year, I think you're gonna see a few different things pop back up in a couple.
We got
new
some
things
chicks
as
in the
well.
bag.
Dan, what's the total donation? What's the total single donation someone has to give the show for you to pop that hat off for a fucking for a couple seconds?
There's no price. That's priceless. Can't even get that.
$10,000. Dan will take his hat
Name a
off.
price. Yeah, let's name a price.
fucking $100.
Dan, do you have how many of those hats do you have, or you just have that one hat?
I have two. I have two. I used to have.
Okay.
I had three, but I had
You,
two.
you used to have a red stitch.
I have the
didn't you?
black. No, I have the black. I have the black and white, and then I have the gray and the red. I need to get another one. I keep asking Braden to send me PNG files so I can make another one, but he keeps forgetting.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's easy.
Fucking dud.
you just gotta. What? When we're recording UFO Cowboys, why don't you just be like, "Yo, PNG files, let's go." It'd be 2 seconds. I'm at my computer. The files are there. I just gotta drag
Do
them
it
into
now.
our shared folder.
Fucking do it now.
All right, I'll do it right
He's doing it now.
Someone, Irish Potato asked, now that we're 342 episodes in, go back to Are We Alone?
343.
Each one answer. Each one of us answer. Are we alone? What are your thoughts?
On Earth or just in general?
Yes,
That's
I'm
the
alone
big
on
stipulation.
Earth.
Just in general.
You're all
Yes.
figments of my imagination.
No, we're all alone. You live alone, you die alone. That's it.
I'm alone. I feel alone all the time.
Yeah.
Completely
Do you?
alone. Isolated.
You got no free time.
No free time.
You are constantly with people.
I'm never
Love to be
fucking
a little
alone.
bit
We are
alone.
not alone ever. That's the problem.
Which makes you alone.
I'm not alone, but I am alone.
I divide my brain, and I'm alone in one side. I'm present on the other.
Yeah, present, comatose.
Just fucking choke slamming kids.
Oh, is Jackson old enough that you can start fucking slamming him?
Oh, I toss him on the bed. I don't slam him yet, but I give him a good toss.
Oh yeah,
Loves it.
you're getting there pretty soon.
Are we alone? He's talking about aliens. I'm imagining, right? I'm guessing
Yeah.
here. I mean, my stance over all these years now. When we first started, I was watching this documentary, Alien Files Unsealed, and I was like, it could be any day. They could just fucking walk on the street and there'd be an alien there, and I wouldn't be surprised. And then after I went down like a couple of years ago, I went, well, now this is all dumb. There's no way. We've talked about so many, and now I'm back that the aliens are here, and
They've been
I
here
wouldn't
all
be surprised.
along.
They've been here all along. I wouldn't be surprised one day one just shows up at the studio or something. I wouldn't be surprised. So no, we're not alone. No chance.
I definitely think from the time we started, I was more of a. I don't know if I was more of a believer or I'm less now or anything, but I'm definitely more of a cynic when it comes to a lot of these cases. Like once you've kind of deep dived a lot of them, you're like, yo, this one doesn't make a fucking lick of sense. And you start to realize, like, and you even see it in like other podcasts and other shows. There's grifters, man. People are in this for conspiratainment to make money, and that's what they want to do. And it doesn't make money if it's not a good story. Right. And so it's like, so there is an aspect of that, but that doesn't mean that they're all that. And I do believe there's true cases, and like the weird ones stand out. Like the cream rises to the top, so to speak. Of
Those
the weird
5%.
Logos are on your folder, Dan.
Thank you.
Boom. Just like that.
Never message me again.
Never mention this.
That's
Never
it.
talk
Show's
to me
over.
ever
Dan
again.
got what he wanted.
Yeah. Later, losers. Are we alone? I mean, my stance probably hasn't changed much since we started this show. It's always been kind of like, I've always been a fan of science fiction, and it's like whether there's something out there, like the distances are far and wide, the gulfs between our solar systems, stars, galaxies, whatever. It's almost impossible to be like, yeah, we are alone. I mean, in our solar system, maybe, like, unless there's, we still haven't even checked out some of the stuff that they said, Venus might have some type of something living in the clouds, or you haven't even checked out Enceladus or whatever.
Space is a fake. We know that now.
Yeah.
They're coming from over the wall. Different realm.
Sure.
Over.
Sure. And then, but yeah, I was like, there might be something out there, or maybe there used to be something out there, and then, what's left. And then, but I don't think we're ever truly, like, we're the only one and only that has been and ever will be. I think that's how I see it.
Andrew believes wholeheartely. Look at him.
I believe more than I did when we started.
This is true.
Yeah, I'm definitely like, I always thought, I feel like it's probably pretty ignorant to think that there's nothing else out there. Yeah. Right? I've always felt that way. But now, like prior to the podcast, I probably would say that all encounters or supposed encounters were BS. And now that there's been a few where I've been like, I have no other explanation for this. Yeah. And yeah, so I definitely think I've grown as a person from this podcast.
I've become more accepting to experiencers.
Yeah. No, that
just
don't write a book.
One.
Don't write a book or fucking try and sell me tickets to the desert. Fucking walk.
Favorite case file of all time.
What did you see? Who asked that?
Favorite case file
Papa
of
Taco.
all time.
That's a tough one, dude. Honestly, people will ask me questions about certain case files, and they'll be like, "Oh, what about this from this one?" I go like, "I have no."
Yeah,
I was drunk with my friends.
I don't remember. I'm sorry.
I'm having drinks.
We've been doing this for 8 years. It's like people ask us about. You probably listened to this. Yeah, you probably listened to that podcast like 2 months ago, and we're just like, that's been like 5 years or something that we've like.
Well, even sometimes like you can ask me something from last week, and I'm gonna be like, "Fuck, I don't remember." We're just fucking bullshitting with the boys. I don't remember. I don't like. Do I remember specifics?
I think it was for me. It's the dude who's shooting arrows out of the tree.
Cisco Grove.
Cisco Grove. I think
that's a good one. That's
my favorite
one.
recent one. I think Cisco Grove was looking into that one and reading that whole encounter. I was like, holy shit, that's crazy.
That wasn't even recent, man. That one was 100 plus ago.
Really?
Which is crazy.
Feels recent.
Yeah.
We've been
Anything more than
now
4 years, I think, is for me.
I think we've gone 3.5 years straight. We never missed a release. Never missed a week.
Crazy. That's fucking
Nobody.
crazy.
Ain't like us.
Is consistent
ain't like us.
as us.
No.
Favorite case file. So I remember a lot. I retain a lot of information from deep conspiracy or ancient culture. Those are ones I really can recall forever. Like alien cases, there's a few I recall pretty well, but most of them kind of blend into one for me. So if we've done 150 abduction cases or UFO cases, maybe there's like 10 or 15 that I can recall.
A little funny tidbit, insider. Anytime we're doing any kind of UFO abductee case, the second we all log on, Zell goes, "All right, boys, here we go. Guy gets abducted. And he does a quick synopsis. Then he does the exact same synopsis every single time. And I always kind of chuckle. And then we get into it. I'm like, fucker, he fucking nailed it right at the start. And it's just his generic like catch-all UFO. Like he's got his points. This is what happens.
No, a lot of the UFO encounters are kind of like Marvel movies. In the sense that you just know the plot before you start, you know exactly.
If it's a UFO sighting, if it's a UFO sighting, they tend to fall into like a kind of like formula. But if it's an alien encounter, like George Adamski in like what's his name? Did we do Truman Bathorum? Did we do him?
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
Yeah. And we did them. Like those ones are always, for me, those are the fascinating ones where it's like you got these aliens hanging out with these guys, and they're like, "Yeah, come join our cosmic brotherhood, bro." And you're like, "Yeah, okay."
I thought when you're like, it's like for me, they're like a Marvel movie. They're fucking bad. That's what I was waiting for.
I liked Marvel movies until Endgame, and now I'm out.
The ones that stick in my mind the most are the ones where you're like, whatever someone says, like, just throwing one out, Dyatlov Pass, and you start to get into it, and you're like, what? And you're like, what? This is so weird. Good one. And like the most recent one for me was when it was just me and Andrew. We did the Las Vegas shooter because I knew there was fucking weird shit about the Las Vegas shooter, but I had no idea. When I was reading all about the Saudi prince shit, I was just like, what the fuck? I was like, this reads like it's a fucking Die Hard movie.
And I was like, it was written by Michael Bay.
And it lines up. You're like, it lines up. It's crazy. It's so weird. Some of the shit. So it's like those ones where you're like reading, and then all of a sudden it's just like it doesn't make a lick of sense, and you're like, it like kind of captivates. Those are the ones that stick into my mind. So recently for me, the Vegas shooter gave me that when I had no idea about all the fucking the Saudi Prince trials and all that shit, and he was standing on top of the Mandalay Bay. I had no idea. I just thought it was weird. He got all the guns into the casino, and I was like, something's up with that. That's basically my knowledge of that before. That's weird. How does that happen? And then it was just whatever talking points you heard on fucking TikTok, where it's like the shots were too fast, and like that was my knowledge of footage. Yeah, dude, the body cam footage is insane. Crazy. It doesn't make any sense.
It's fucking crazy.
Just so you guys know, Dan and Zell, because I don't know if I sent you guys a link because I sent it to Zell. There's body cam, or I sent it to Andrew. There's body cam footage of when they're breaching the door to the hotel room where what's his name was staying, and you hear like a fucking couple door bang, pops. And then you hear bang. You hear hands. It's clear as day. Hands followed by pop pop, nice and then shot. Someone goes nice shot, and you're like, what is that about?
Because they're like, the narrative is that he killed himself prior to them popping the door. Yeah, I guarantee it's common practice to pop the door and yell hands, though.
Yeah,
like that's probably just the go-to, right?
Sure. And you think
they say some guy kind of fucking shit his pants a bit and let off a couple.
Let off around, and his buddy's like, "Nice shot!" Like,
to be an asshole. Like I would, come on, one of us fucking 100%.
You would say, "Nice shot, idiot."
Yeah.
Which is kind of hilarious. When we get back to the station, you're getting a wood gun. You're getting the wood gun.
Yeah. You think he would have responded like, "Oh, sorry," or something like, you know what I mean? Anything.
Dude's probably just like freaking out. I mean, they're probably pretty on.
But and then there's other body cam footage of like the guys going in there. They're like, no broken windows here, and you're like, there is a broken window because that's the story. He broke the window
with a hammer.
And like you hear the body cam footage, no broken window, and you're like, what the fuck? And then an hour later, after he's already dead, on every fucking cop cam, you hear automatic rifle fire.
Yeah, it's weird.
An hour after he's already dead, you hear
good one.
It was fucking weird. It was a good one. Strange shit. Those the ones that have a little bit of that grain of truth that you can just fucking grab onto, and you don't know what's real anymore. Those are my favorite.
I still love like just straight theory based ones, like simulation theory or Fermi paradox, or the ones where you just like start blowing your own mind as you start talking about something you don't know.
Honestly, the best ones are always when the boys are in the fucking same studio. Like just
some of the OGs all in the same room is the reason they were good is because we were
the laugh, like the laughter. Like just guttural fucking pants shitting the entire time.
It's laughter, and the problem is, I mean, we've been doing this way for 95% of case files now, but the delay when you're virtual does take a little bit of the organicness out, because sometimes
we would
you're not
sing.
sure someone,
We would sing way more. We would sing way more.
and we'd be in sync instead of trying to match
Yeah.
the delay over the internet.
I also drank way more.
yeah.
We're a lot more drunk on the
Extra
the
3 to
previous
4 years off our lives each.
The prolapser era,
studio.
like the first 100, we're on the booze.
Dude, Spotify days too. I was on the liquor hard.
Yeah.
Well,
Spotify.
pandemic days, yeah, when there was nothing else. That was it. Podcasting was it.
It was our job. We owed it to the fucking people.
Yeah.
Did our best. We really.
We gotta
put
conjure, we gotta
rivers
drink.
on the line.
This is the most I've drank in forever on a fucking podcast.
Right now.
Yeah.
Nice.
Irish Potato says, "Is it all meaningless?" Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, all meaningless. Everything you do, everything anyone does, all of us, we're all going to be dust. None of it
Just
matters. So
meaningless.
enjoy yourself.
Just have fun.
But I think Irish Potato's been after the fucking mountain dogs too. He's asking some like fucking
Yeah, he's
in-depth
Is he
questions
getting
here.
deep?
Yeah.
yeah.
Someone asked, "Are you friends with anyone from last podcast on the left?" No. Those. If we
'cause we're
reached
way
out for a
too big time for
crossover, they
us.
would laugh at us.
Yeah.
Not even that. They wouldn't. I mean, they won't even answer.
The thing is, like, I get it. Super famous, made a lot of money, do a good job, everything like that.
Dorks.
Podcast borderline unlistenable for me. Like
It's
the
not- yeah, I agree.
fucking
How about
joke.
you?
Like
Meh.
it's.
There's some good.
I'm good.
Just like us. There's some good. There's some bad.
I feel every time I go off on a tangent, I'm kind of like, oh shit. I wonder
Honestly,
if I
ever
sound
since
like
they
them.
lost the third guy, what the one guy fucking left because he had alcohol problems or whatever. The show's
that tracks. That tracks.
Yeah, I relate to that a lot.
But I've tried to listen to them quite a bit for like, because they talk about a lot of the same shit we do, and I'm just like, I fucking can't. Like,
those
I'll
when
put
we-
on the fucking AI generated fucking what are those people Parcast network over them?
Oh my
I'm
god!
like,
Oh, so
dude, they're not real people. They're robots.
I don't think they are. I don't think they're
No,
real people.
I promise
do
you,
they
they're
still
robots.
use our tagline? Do they still use our tagline at the end of the
Keep
show?
those eyes on the skies. Yeah, on their
Yeah.
show Extraterrestrial. I think they do.
Yeah.
Those
I
people are
because
robots.
they reached out to us. They reached out to us to advertise that show. And we advertised the show. And then episode 1 came out and they said at the end of the show, they're like, and as we say at the end of these things, keep those eyes. I was like, that's our fucking sign off. And I sent them a message, 0 response. And I was like,
Because they're robots. They don't care.
They're robots.
Yeah, the thing with last podcast on the left, when we first started, they were a couple of years in. And I remember when we first started listening to a little bit of their episodes, and they're like, "Oh, we started this Patreon. We got a few hundred members. It's awesome." I was like, "Oh, sweet, that's cool." And then a few years later, we were at the same spot, so we were like a few years behind them. But when we both went to Spotify, actually around the same time, they went exclusive, and we went exclusive as well.
They got like professional voice actors and shit.
But
though,
the
right?
difference for their sign, like their term and our term, was they were branded as a Spotify exclusive podcast, where we were branded as nothing at all, and we were buried. We
They're
got
like-
fucking buried.
basically Spotify. But you know what it was? You know what I bet it was? Now that I think
I
back
know exactly
to
what
these days,
it was.
I think that we got picked up because they had Spotify exclusives that we were competing with.
Oh yeah, I think it was probably
And it's
some kind
easy to
or
bury
some
us.
kind of experiment to just be like,
Yeah.
let's see if we could just how fast these tank
think-
if we just like whatever. Versus
I think they
this one.
fucking bought
We're
our
just
show. They're
data.
like,
We're just a data set.
we
like,
see
you know.
we see a ton of potential in these fucking guys, and then they buy our podcast, and then we proceed just to get fucking drunker than shit because we thought it was the right thing to do.
Dan hit on the
thought
head.
that was the
Just
play.
sync the show.
We thought it was the play. No, we need to get drunker.
The people need it. That's what they want. The people want
Every
us to get
single one of us
fucking
was like-
wasted.
No,
I
Dan
have
hit.
to. It's my job.
Yeah.
Dan nailed it though. Dan did it. Dan, because when we on the last interview I had with the one guy who also got fired, who's the guy that signed us, I was like, Mike, listen, was this some type of like weird analytical experiment or something? Because the whole time we've been here, you never did anything for us. He's like, I can't talk about it, but yeah, I kind of regret going down this road. Blah blah blah. I was like, oh, so what? So they pretty much just
So you
signed
fucked
all
us,
these-
Mike.
They signed all these shows to see because they signed 10 shows. It cost them whatever. Like, I don't know how much the other shows got paid. Everyone got paid something different. But let's say it cost them $1 million for all the shows.
Just like nothing to
That
Most
was
of it
their
went to us,
experiment
right?
to see how many people would follow to a private podcast to Spotify. That
Not a
thing.
lot. Not a lot, it turns
Dude,
out.
you know what? The only thing that I feel that is good that we did with that Spotify
Yeah,
deal.
you bought a house and I bought a car.
Bought a house.
no,
with
no,
it.
no. The only thing that
Dan's
I
got a
think
whole
that
new
good,
collection of Gundams. Went
It
to
was-
Thailand.
I'll never forget sitting in that meeting, that first meeting. I think it was just me and Zell. Was it all four of us? I don't remember if it was just me and Zell. And the guy was like, "Boys, this is your dream. Your dream's about to come true. You're going to be working as podcasters."
$10,000.
And he said a number, and we were all like, "What?"
No,
And-
the first time I remember specifically, he said, "All right, and your dreams are coming true. You can be podcasters, be signed with Spotify, the biggest audio company in the world. We're going to offer you X amount of money, which was low 5 figures." And he said, "Also, you have to get rid of your Patreon." And we got, our Patreon pays us
We
more
make
than
more.
that.
Yeah. And we're like, what? We were so honestly, there was audible, like there was
like
an
a
audible
gasp,
silence
like,
when he gave it, when he gave the room, and there was like awkward, like
Well, we're all like, why did we? Like, I'm wasting my time for this. Like, why?
yeah,
like,
I was like, oh, what the fuck? And we were like, oh, and then they're like, how about you guys come up with a number, and then tell us? And we're like,
Yeah,
okay.
and then I sent him back a number that was 10 times higher. And I said,
That we
and
thought-
we also
we sent
keep
him-
Patreon.
Yeah, we sent him a number that was like, there's no fucking way.
There's
We-
no,
what
obviously,
I
there
thought
was
was
no way
gonna-
we were no.
What I thought
should
was
have
going to
sent back
happen was
more.
what I thought was going to happen was they were going to come back and be like, okay, no, let's meet in the middle of our lowball offer and somewhere in your offer, and they were like, deal. I was like, whoa, what? It's insane.
No, they
and
didn't
then
do
they
the
killed
full
the show.
deal. They didn't give us what we wanted, but they came pretty close. And I was like,
Pretty close. And then they
right.
ended the meeting. They're like, we're going to fucking destroy these guys.
we'll murder these
Which they did.
losers.
Yeah.
Which they did.
They did. They sank the show. Or did we?
After that fucking deal ended, I had like intrusive thoughts of like going to like a podcast movement or something and going to the Spotify desk and seeing the guy. And then we all just fucking jump him and just beat the shit out of him right in the fucking, just right there on the floor in front of everyone. Like, what happened? He's like, this guy fucked us.
This is what happens when you.
When you fuck a podcast in the ass. Do you see what happens, little Larry?
Just Mike, that little fucker, that little weasel. Never
yeah,
forget.
it does.
Yeah.
Never forget
I mean,
him.
listen.
Life lessons, though. Life lessons.
Yeah, life lessons. We should have, you
never
know what it is?
again.
Trust yourselves,
Yep.
right?
Stick with
We've
it.
been trusting ourselves ever since.
Don't trust
Straighten in
me
the
because I would have
fucking
took the
dirt.
first offer. I'd be like, yeah, that sounds good.
We trust.
Well, the
Ray
thing about
trusts
that-
himself so much he makes his own wine. So I mean,
Dude, the thing about that deal was
Dog water red.
they didn't ask to own the show or ask for the masters or any content. Like we kept everything.
yeah, they
with
just
ours.
wanted the data. That's all they wanted.
They just
It's
wanted the data. Man. That's it.
Yeah.
So for me, if they would have asked for masters and like we want the rights and ownership of the show, we would have said no because
Yeah.
that's too major label like banned. Like someone gets screwed and then they take all your money. We would never have done it. But because they didn't ask for anything ownership at all, like we'll just pay you money. We went, well, that seems.
You know what the
good.
problem is? We didn't reach out and diddy ourselves. We didn't offer ourselves up for freak offs.
Yeah, we should have freak off. Yeah.
we should.
I'm sure that's what the last podcast on the left.
I don't know, boys. I don't know if we'd be a hit at the freak offs.
Yeah, it would be disappointing.
Right? We'd be like the B team freak off.
We're like, you're like, they like open the first door, they see us, and they're like, oh,
Ooh.
I thought you
Woof.
what?
You guys go next door.
Yeah. Yeah, see, look, Papa Taka says, I follow you guys on Spotify and listen daily. However, you still don't show up in my favorites menu. I have to physically search ATT each time. Yeah, they fucking
Dude,
hate
no
it.
Yeah,
joke.
because they hate us.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I normally don't tell people numbers publicly, but I'll tell you that we have over 100,000 followers on Spotify, and we get 3,000 downloads a month from them
From Spotify.
That
yeah.
doesn't make
on a
sense.
new episode, not
That
catalog.
doesn't make sense.
100. We have over 100, well over 100,000 people who have actually either listened to a bit of the podcast and click follow. So you should get a bell when we release a new episode. when we do a new episode, no one sees it.
Let's sue them.
Well,
Let's.
it's why
That's
people-
it. I've had enough wine. Let's sue.
Yeah.
I
What
follow
do
a
I
lot
do?
of podcasts, but there's a bunch I don't listen to. Like
I get notifications every time for the ones I follow.
Yeah,
that I
I
listen
get
to.
notifications of the ones I follow, but I'm like, some of them I don't listen to anymore or something.
Yeah,
I don't
everyone
know, they're
sue,
just on there
sue,
maybe.
sue, sue,
Yeah,
sue.
it's a good point, and I would like to know like what is it, 5 or 10 or 20%? Like what's the number of like people who still listen? And people who just don't know the show is still going. Like our show has been buried so deep on the Spotify algorithm that if you don't physically search for it, you'll never find.
Yeah,
the
but
episode.
dude, there's way better shows now too, like Talk Tua,
Yeah,
right?
Number
you-
3.
were you
Isn't
gonna
she number
listen to
3
that
on
girl?
number 3 on Spotify?
That doesn't seem right.
Yeah,
It was.
Where
Yeah,
you
it was,
can-
yeah, she came out as like
Yeah.
number 3, number 2.
You
I
can
can't remember.
listen to her, dude. There's honestly one of the funniest fucking
She was top
things
5
I've seen in a long time. Is there's two guys that they dress up and they swirl wine and they have a podcast called Talk and Talk Tua. And these two dudes just review the entire episode. They'll be like, yes, especially when and they're like using fine language. It's so
That's
fucking funny,
awesome.
dude. It's so funny.
Talk
And they're just like
Tua with-
completely make fun of it the entire time.
I've never seen a podcast that has so many reviews with not like a 4 or 5 stars. She has a 3-star review on Spotify with 17,000 reviews.
Well, she just she just got
Yeah,
she
she
got
just-
wrapped
she
up
just-
in a crypto scheme thing.
Yeah,
or
she just
whatever.
scammed millions of
So-
people
Got
out of
she
millions
robbed.
of dollars.
Yeah, I
She
got
rubbed
power
gold for
bombed
sure.
in reviews for sure. I'm sure there's a
Yeah.
bunch in there from that.
But
Yeah.
that just goes to show you.
Hey,
the-
listen, I
like,
sympathize with her. I've been power fucking bombed in the reviews as well. It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, but you only got like 10 at once,
sounds-
not
yeah.
thousands.
That's what fucking. It was bad.
You had so many reviews that it was a problem.
Andrew got 3 bad reviews and he's like, I got to do apology.
Well, what do it was a good
No, there was
idea.
more than 3.
Andrew
I'd
wrote.
stopped.
Listen, Andrew was such a bitch in that we got 3 bad reviews that he gave us a 1-star review where he apologized in the review like these lunatics were gonna come back
Listen,
and look.
We
They
got
actually
like
stopped
fucking
them.
6 and it stopped. We talked about it. It was a good idea. Why are you trying to sue
I
him?
don't
Yeah,
think it was
it
a
actually
good idea.
did stop
I thought it was
after
funny.
that.
Yeah, what are we talking about here?
You should have doubled down.
But it was fucking mid.
not too
We
late.
just got the Spotify contract. We just start getting that. Like I doubled
You
down
want-
now.
you want-
But have you listened to Grinds?
Hey, you want to?
Have you listened to fucking Grinds?
Hey, listen. If you want to listen to a cancelable episode, get on our Patreon because Grinds first thing in the morning, first cup of coffee. We're talking. We don't even know if the Holocaust.
I didn't
is
even.
real.
I got right off shift when I did the last one. I didn't sleep. I was like, let's go. I got a lot of shit grinding my gears right now.
I got a lot of. What's up with the Jews?
You know, his family's in the area. Like he's got a point. He can talk about it.
Well, listen. Fucking Uncle Ahmed's pager just blew up. I got something to say.
His
Okay.
balls are gone, man.
Yeah,
He's got
dude.
no dick.
Come on.
It's
so
blew up.
good.
Hey, you want to take a quick beer break?
I got
Yeah, let's take a quick beer break.
All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back. We're back.
What's up?
Back.
What?
Who are you
Nothing.
talking to?
No. Yeah, who are you talking to?
Jamie, the fucking Christmas lights are all fucking fucked up outside. There was
What?
okay, so there's a bear.
Buddy, listen. I seen
Listen,
Stranger
there's a
Things.
bear out.
What's going on?
I'm sitting sipping coffee this morning. Roman's fucking dancing. And I'm all of a sudden I hear this like it sounds like plastic scraping. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? I look outside and I'm like, the lights aren't on. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Flick the lights on. There's a fucking big old black bear just fucking
Nice.
going at my garbage can. So I'm
Slap
like,
him?
he's honestly my full arm span, so probably 6 feet away from my window. So I open the window and I'm like, hey, get,
Beat it.
get. And he just kind of like
Hit him with that
turns a
rough
little
I
tone.
don't care.
Right.
and he kind of takes a step towards the window. So now he's like short in the distance. He's probably 4 feet away. But I've got a screen between me and him, so it's no big
Yeah,
deal.
that'll
flexes
protect.
them.
Yeah,
Right? So I'm going, get out of here. Get out of here. And the bear's just looking at me. And then Roman comes and he goes, "Gah, gah, 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 gah." And the bear takes off.
Nice.
Huge black bear. Save my garbage. But he got mad at the bear too. It's pretty funny. But yeah, fucking fuck, dude.
I know we got them. They got in our garbage last week. Aren't they supposed to be fucking snoozing right now?
Yeah, what the fuck,
They don't,
dude?
in
Global-
Okanagan,
this
they
is-
don't really sleep.
Listen, there's no more picnic baskets out. Like, go to fucking bed.
Go to sleep.
This is the
Stay out of the
this is the
garbage.
problem with this is the real silent killer of the global warming. Bears now get in the trash year round. It's brutal.
It sucks ass. I'm over
They're just going
it.
to keep growing. Bear,
Then I gotta
all of a sudden
bring in
bears
the
are 1,000
garage.
pounds.
Say it in the old prospector voice. Someone says, "Get out of here!" I don't know.
Go
what
on,
the fuck say. Get out of here. Is that the one?
Pretty good. Yeah, that's it. You got it.
Go on, get now.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, dude. I don't think we can call. Someone's saying no chance to call. No, I don't think so. It's gonna fuck up Zell's computer.
It just for whatever time the call ends or starts, it just crashes Pro Tools for whatever reason.
What's up with the moon? That's Irish Potato's question. He asked a longer question, but it's too long.
Fuck the
I'm
moon.
gonna sum it up. What's up with the moon?
What is
Why
that?
is it tidal lock?
It's a large celestial body.
Made of cheese. You
Yeah.
know this.
Someone it's been placed
satellite.
there in order to give rise to human life.
Sure.
Because without
I
it,
mean,
we're
it's so
toast.
weird. Tidal locked perfectly away. It's not coming any closer.
It is going farther away though.
Is it?
Slowly drifting away.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It's going to take a billion years before
Yeah,
it's
if we
far
sling it
enough
off
to make a
into
difference.
space. Yeah.
Oh, what's that? The three body problem where you get three orbits and then one just fucking yeets itself out of orbit?
I'm not sure.
They don't really know why. Imagine that happened to the moon. Just one day, she's like fucking
Just gravity gets built up and just slingshot something out.
slingshots the moon away.
Dude, the moon
Like,
though,
we're
the moon
fucked.
is crazy in the sense that the moon is always has baffled like
cheese.
astrophysicists because it's so close and tidal locked, and the size of the Earth and to the moon is like it's only it's 1/4 the size of the moon. So it's a huge moon for the planet, and that's the reason it grabs all the fucking asteroids and meteors and stuff. So people are always like, that's just like, is that just chance? Or because there's no other moon even close to that size in our solar system.
Yeah, we got-
not
we
even remotely close.
Well, we don't, and that's the thing. It's
the
like we don't
greatest
even
Best moon.
in our solar system, sure.
moon.
And it's like, but once we explore other solar systems, maybe we'll find that maybe this is the
Maybe,
norm.
yeah.
Like, you know, like it's like, oh, maybe we're not that special. It's just like, yeah, that happens all the time. Like, oh, neat.
Maybe
I mean,
well, like if you go with like just the order of the universe, maybe every solar system, like up the third or fourth planet, always has a moon like that. Because we know that every fucking solar system like has 8 to 12 planets now, or whatever they say. Like it's like pretty predictable that they all have a certain amount of bodies that have formed from gravity over whatever billions of years they say.
It's
So maybe it's just like, yeah, everyone's got a moon. No big
Michael
deal.
Swayze.
yeah, like
has
we
the
get it.
best-
We were like, hey, if you guys didn't check out our moon's like the most special thing, we've got all this crazy. And they're like, yeah, we know. Like every
Got the same
every
fucking moon, man.
18,000 other solar systems are exactly like yours. Cool, buddy. Yeah. Like,
Michael Swayze has the best theory, and he put the theory in my head. How long have we known that the moon is slowly drifting away? Because he's saying that we hit the moon with the lander.
You pushed it away.
That's how it works.
Right? It's in space, dude. That's all it took.
None of those other millions of objects flying at light speed, almost knocking
Yeah.
it, didn't do
Yeah.
anything. But the moon lander,
Yeah, that's the one that did it.
Boop. And now it's just ever so slightly just fucking drifting away ever since.
Hey.
Right?
I don't know
like
shit
zero
about
resistance.
astrophysics. So you know what? It could be right. You could be right.
I like it.
That's going to be the end of our
Someone
species.
said,
though, when
Dan,
that
how many
moon drifts
voice
too far
impressions
away.
can you do?
How many
Dan,
voice impressions?
Dan's
Not
got
very many.
he's got a
He's
ton.
good, but he has to practice.
Yes.
I have to.
He needs
I have
time
to
in
hear
front of the
it. I can.
mirror.
I'm pretty good mimic. Like I can mimic things when I hear it, but I like.
Do a Russian. You got a good Russian.
Yeah, you got a good Russian.
We have problem. Like something like that.
Yeah, that's
like,
good. All right, now do your Nazi German that you always do for us.
That sounds just like it. That was perfect. That was good.
That was right before you turn on the gas, right?
Why does it come up so natural, Dan?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dan's a mimic. He's an android, as you
Yeah.
know.
That's a good point. Yes.
Dandroid.
I just whatever data
Dandroid.
you put in.
Dandroid.
Dandroid.
Zell's got better accents though. Zell is low key. He doesn't use them very often.
I actually
Every
don't,
time Yeah, but every time you try an accent, dude, I'm telling you,
Specie fucking killed a part of me.
yeah,
died
I will
that
never
day.
forget.
I
will
died,
never
dude.
forget Specie Meatball.
You know what, if we were to say like next week Zell's going to do an accent and I practice, I could probably do it. But if you're just telling me right now,
all
I
right.
couldn't do it.
Hold on.
Okay, done.
Hold on.
Okay, let's
Done.
pick one.
Time
You want me to
out.
do it? You want me to do a
Next
German
week.
a German Nazi soldier? I could do that. No,
No,
problem.
no.
No, that's
in your
way too
lineage.
fucking. That's like fucking
Okay.
one person
that's
ago
my
for
bit.
you.
That's
All right,
my
hold
bit.
on. We got to plan this here. Zell just said
I need time.
he's got a week. He's got a week. What accent are we having Zell do?
Take a
Yugoslavian.
vote in the chat.
Nah, you go. I'm thinking a good Italian.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I did
like
that
an
one before.
Italian.
I did spicy meatball.
Yeah, but I wanna hear it.
I want to.
Yeah.
You just want to hear Specie
I gotta
Meatball.
look
Specie-
at that.
You got time.
I did.
You can do it.
I
The
can do it.
Specie-
Specie
time.
meatball was funny because we were
YouTube
like,
can teach you anything.
we were drunk. The Specie, because we talk about Specie meatball all the time, but I don't know if it was actually recorded on what's the meaning of this.
I think it was. Wasn't
We
it?
Was
died
it?
though.
I don't know. But Zell, we were ordering pizza from Domino's, and he, for some reason,
I told him to do an accent.
Did he? And then he's like, he started to do like an Italian, but he was like half into it. And then the guy's like, what do you want? And he's like, spicy meatball. And we all started fucking dying that he got self-conscious and he's like, oh, spicy meatball. and a cheese. That was the best. Okay, Italian accent. You got a week.
Yeah.
I want to see it. We're going to talk to you in it, and you're going to talk us back in Italian.
I mean, I'll do a brief exchange. That's what I can. That's what I can guarantee you.
Game plans if the movie Arachnophobia was real. Fucking no problem. No
I've
problem.
thought about this so
Honestly,
many times.
it's no problem. Dude, I'm throwing on the fucking
Constantly.
Timberlands and I'm
Oh,
going
that's
to
right.
town.
This is recent for Zell. This is recent for.
I don't know if I've actually told people. I only told you guys.
Oh,
I
yes.
was working in my dad's shop
You got arachnophobia.
just maybe last week. I think it was last week. And you know when you just like feel something on your neck and you kind of just give it a little flick. It's like, what the fuck? I did that. Boom, flicked it, and a black widow, no joke, flew off my neck and landed in the sawdust pile I was working in. Instantly, just took a picture and then I stomped on it.
It was big.
It was disgusting. And
big. It's very
I've
large.
never been, I have no phobia of spiders, or I never did before. Like whatever spiders, I actually think spiders are very helpful. They eat a lot of it. Invasive, the bugs and
There she is.
And
he sent the
insects.
picture. That's
There
legit.
it is.
It's
That
legit.
is the picture, actually. That is the picture in my dad's shop. And
That's
that's the
he sent that
That's
to
the
group chat.
cardboard I put on the floor because I was building cabinets. I was going to put all the cabinets on that cardboard, and that spider. And it was a big black widow, like full size, like toonie size, big fucking black widow. So after I experienced that, I thought, all right, if this is real, and all of a sudden there's a fucking million black widows just invading, I'm going to get a propane backpack. Like 4-tank backpack with a fucking blowtorch, and I'm just
There's no
gonna.
way.
I'll be burning everything, everything.
Tanks. Dude,
4
that's
tanks.
too
It's-
many tanks.
It's gonna be like 200 pounds, and I won't barely be able to move, but I'll be able to burn everything in my way.
I'm just gonna throw on the big old fucking Timberland
You can't stop that
Construction
many
boots?
spiders. It's
So
impossible.
many
dude.
spiders.
high
There's
knees,
1,000
baby.
spiders.
High knees. They're not jumping. They're not jumping.
In
On the
arachno-
spot.
Did you see
on the spot, baby?
arachnophobia?
I'm gonna be looking like the fucking river dancer. Fucking
Dude, in
smashing those
arachnophobia,
things.
those spiders are fast and they jump.
And they're everywhere. And
and they
everywhere.
can jump. They can jump, can't they?
Yeah,
one
they're fucking.
can.
They're horror spiders.
All right, sorry.
And they drop,
Timberlands.
then they drop off the ceiling too. Like,
Timberlands.
they're dropping on top
Listen,
of you.
Timberlands. High knees the entire time. Dual badminton rackets.
You can
Yeah.
make high knees
Yeah.
for 15 seconds. What are you talking about?
Dual badminton racket. Dude, I'll be fucking boink, pop. I'll be popping those things, smashing the odd one that gets a little too high.
Arachnophobia is such a good movie. Oh, such a good movie. Holds up. I think it holds up too.
Because what do they like come on like the banana pallet or something, right? And then they breed with
Yeah.
a local spider.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I thought that. I think they shit. No, they come back in that guy's coffin, right? They come back in that
Yes,
guy's.
yes.
They drain
yeah.
him. They sucked his blood
They
out.
come. Yeah, they come back in that guy's body or whatever.
I actually had a little bit of arachnophobia too. I had a wood pile stacked against my house. Cardinal sin. Like, you can't have a wood pile stacked against your house.
That's not fire
But I-
smart.
No, it's not fire
It's not
smart.
fire smart.
But I was stacking there while I was making the spot for my firewood. So then I had to move them, and they sat there for probably like 2 weeks. I kid you not, 30, 40 spiders. And some of those big old fucking mamas, you know what
Big wolf spiders?
Like an orb spider?
No, not the. They're
Like
not
orb.
the
Big ass?
No, they're not. Oh, I can't remember
Yellow?
what they're called, but they're just big mamas. They're just big, right? Like the wolf spiders are a little smaller. I'm talking the ones
Bigger
even
than a
bigger.
wolf spider.
Yeah, they're called like
Brown recluse.
no, big.
No. Those will kill you.
Not brown recluse.
Their flesh like falls off when they bite you.
I don't know. It may have been the
some
fucking
gross
Goliath bird eater spider, but I don't think it was that big.
Yeah.
Orb spiders are
That
big.
was it. That was
Orb
the
spiders
one.
are big. They got big asses on
They
them.
have the big ass. Yeah, they have like a big, like,
that's what I'm saying.
bulbous ass.
But they're in it. Like they don't fuck with you. They're nice.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
cool.
well, these were. Listen,
I'm in
they're
a
all
land of
dead.
orb spiders right now. They're my buddies. We
got them all named.
You know what
they're
one
my
I
buddies.
like?
You
I don't
have
know
to.
if this is the name, but I think it's universally understood if I say the term crab spider. Those are the best spiders, like bar none.
Crab
You know what I'm
spider?
talking about? Like the little crab spiders? Yeah. Those guys I like. When I see one of those in my roof, free reign of the house, buddy.
Dude, I don't kill any of these spiders. I let them be.
Are you kidding me?
The only
got
ones
Black Widow.
The only ones I nuke are the black widows, just in case they bite the kids. It's the only ones that are dead on the spot. But everyone else, it's all good, man. Just you don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with you, and we've been pretty good so far.
Yeah, they
Kevin
eat all the
understated.
fucking bullshit bugs in your house.
Yeah, I'm cool. Well, do you listen? There's probably 400 spiders in this garage.
You couldn't be in a worse spot for spiders than
100%.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
we're
yeah.
buddies. We're all good.
Yeah.
We're all good.
I see one dangling over your shoulder right now.
It's fine. We're buddies. That's fucking Timothy.
What's up, Tim?
Have you guys ever heard about when the Marines had to take Alcatraz back from the inmates in 1946? No.
No,
Have not.
did you ever hear the story about the fucking was it the Marines that fought the Crips?
What?
It's the best story ever. I watched it on
What-
YouTube.
what is
it's
it?
probably not real, but it was awesome. I watched it on YouTube.
Where
I'm
the
pretty
I
sure-
feel
Marines
like
are
the
fighting
Crips.
I think
Americans?
I
Tyrone
feel like
sent
the-
it to me.
I feel like the Crips would not be organized enough to take on the Marines.
It was a good battle. It was pretty much
was a
straight out of a
bloodbath.
Steven Seagal movie. It was pretty rad.
Kill count was 40-1 Marines,
Yeah.
and the one Marine who died was
Heart
friendly
attack.
fire.
Slipped. Yeah, like slipped and fell down a concrete stairs or something.
Coming in with fucking armor vests and armored vehicles against the Crips.
Yeah.
and
Okay.
Army Rangers versus Crips in 1989. Real story.
89.
So
All
what
right.
happened? Why did they? It sounds like, were they Bloods?
No, yeah, no
Why are they
shit.
beating?
And now you're dead.
Yeah.
Are they doing it?
I don't know. Probably. Yeah, that's it. Good job.
Blood. I always like to do that while Crip walking, just to let
Can't do
harmony.
that. That's blasphemy. Don't let Suge Knight know you did that. It's coming for
Okay,
you.
all right. I'll keep it secret from him.
We got to make it into a case file, I guess. Yeah.
That
of
story?
them.
Yeah. We could
The
probably do that
Alcatraz
one.
one and the Crips.
Do them both.
Yeah, just gang shootings.
Yeah, gangbanger stories.
Yeah, I like it.
Gangbangers banging, new podcast.
Yeah. And when you introduce your brand, you got to go, yeah, boy.
I think I think like 99 gangbangers banging. I think like 99% of the people who listen to it the first time off the title are going to be disappointed.
Hey, we get some good, pull some good numbers though. We pull some good numbers.
Yeah, that first episode.
That first episode, huge, dude.
They're like, aw.
Have you ever
is not
had a
what I
case
thought it
file
was
that
gonna
that made you guys go, man, that was not good?
Yeah.
Valentine's
Day
cryptids.
cryptids.
So stupid, man.
That was so bad.
I kind of want to just like delete it right now. Just like get rid of it.
Yeah.
It's like case file like 100 and
There's been so many that I've been like, this is fucking dumb. And then we talk about it and it's not. It was pretty good.
Dude, there's been so many that I've been like, this is gonna fucking suck. And then when we get into it, we start vibing, and I'm like, this actually, how did this turn into good?
100%.
There've been so
And
many
fun.
we've done that I've been like, that was shit. Like afterwards, I've been like, that was shit. And then it's like, everybody really likes that episode. I'm like, all right.
Is Yuba County 5 that one for you, Dano?
Well, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was the podcast. That was the pod that almost ended the show. That was almost it. That was it.
It's the best. Hey, listen, we've been doing this for a
People
long time.
died!
For us to have one fight,
In 342 episodes,
It's pretty good.
It's good.
342
good.
case files, but well over 400 episodes.
Yeah, and that was
Yeah.
genuinely our only fight.
No.
Yeah.
No,
Other
we've
than us yelling
genuinely
each other?
fought. No, we've genuinely fought during D&D many times.
Oh,
D&D
yes,
is different,
yes.
though.
Yes,
Okay,
D&D
that's
is different.
That's different.
Like you and Zell, like people laugh. You guys were legit mad. Both of you were
Well, they
legit
cast a
mad at
real
each other.
fireball.
Right, hamming it up. Zell was mad you weren't reading your spells, which you weren't.
How dark's the
And
dark
you
when
were-
you're dead, buddy?
Right? I was legit mad at Dan when I was fucking Hordebreaker.
Yeah.
Right? I was legit mad. I was like, "Are you taking? That's my best move." And he's telling me I can't do it.
If we were really serious about this holiday special, we would surprise everybody with D&D.
Oh yeah,
That would have been good. Fuck, the boys getting drunk playing D&D again.
yeah. We
Good-
should have.
good time.
What we're gonna, people are asking. We're planning to do. We want to do one. We want to do them. It's just we're gonna sit. Hey, listen. Can I make a? I can't make the pitch. I can't make the pitch here
Make it.
because
Make it.
because it might
Yeah,
get
make
ruined.
it. You
Might get
check the
ruined.
dates. Don't be a little bitch.
All right.
You
I
checked
was gonna
them.
say. No. Oh, that pitch. Yeah, I'll know tomorrow. I'll know
Okay, good.
tomorrow if I can swing it for
Oh,
those
yeah.
dates. That's not what I was pitching. I was pitching that we take next week off and play D&D.
Let's do
Because
it.
technically it's
I'm done.
still a holiday. It's still the holiday. So like, let's just take it off, play D&D.
Well, we got to
Next
kill
Monday.
all our characters so we can start fresh. I want them all to die.
Zalarius never
Or
dies.
never.
Dude, Zalarius just
Never
comes
did.
back as Zalarius the White in our time
The
of
pale.
need.
No,
paler
he comes back
shade
as
of
Zalarius the Green, and he's even more stoned.
There you go. Perfect.
He
Andrew Cleese
Yeah,
gets
he
dead.
forgets all his spells, and everyone gets mad at him. He forgets
my-
how to cast Fireball.
Honestly, if we played again, though, I would have to have his notes written down because I could play Andrew's character way better than you're currently playing it. Oh my God.
You could play any character better than I would play it.
Yeah.
Definitively. Like I'm
Oh,
gonna.
if we play again, I'm gonna make it a lot harder than it was before, and not just like enemy wise, but I'm actually gonna make you guys do like if I wanted to, because Zell knows I don't keep track because most of his spells and most other spells like take
you
components.
need long rests.
No, you need
I-
components too.
No, I need a
like,
chip
you
of
need
mica to cast
Yeah,
Fireball.
you need. That's what I'm saying. You need like components. Like you need actual physical components and like vocal and like whatever. Like there's different pieces that you need. So you'd have to keep track.
so you
of
want us
all
to do
that
worse,
stuff.
is what you're saying?
We've lost track of pretty much 99% of stuff we've done in that campaign. We've got paid. We became at one point we were employed. We're getting 30 gold a day, but Braden was getting like 5 gold a day because
We're the Harpers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was so much stuff that we've done that we just at one point I had written down on my sheet, then that sheet got lost, and then I just forgot about it. And then we've gone through so many episodes. We don't
The
do
mystery
anything.
sponsor, yeah,
what has
it's
happened.
big fat monkey. It's a mystery spot. We've talked about it at the show.
Our
Someone,
Pod Dad. Pod Daddy.
Pod Daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's big fat monkey. He doesn't
Big
want his
Fat
name
Monkey is
released.
his name.
Yeah,
His
fuck
real
yeah.
name, location, job
His
title,
real
and
name is
everything else
Pod Daddy.
will be forever
Yeah.
buried in the pod lore. But his
Yeah.
Discord is
Well,
Big
what
Fat
it is,
Monkey.
what he is he's a big OnlyFans guy. Huge, right? Made all his money on sitting on cakes with his bare feet out. Right. And while he's whoring himself out, he listens to this show. So he's giving back.
Wait, someone Irish Potato says Zell and Andrew were 20 gold a day. How did Braden get 30 gold a day? That's some bullshit.
Yeah. See, I thought
I think you just
I
rolled
thought I
good. I think you rolled good.
I rolled good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ag-
Bullshit. That was a mistake,
Yeah.
Dan. You should have fucking
Stupid.
knocked him down.
I mean, we can keep going with
stacked
these
it.
characters, Dan, if you're going to be mean to us if we switch.
No,
I
no,
think
I'm just
I-
saying that I would rather be easier because I know Zell casts all these spells that would be a lot more weirder to be like, yeah, you need to make sure that
So
you
we
have
probably
your
would've
chips of mica.
died a
Like,
long
you
time
need,
ago.
You
I have to
need to
check
have
my
these
back pocket for a chip of mica.
Yeah, and I'd be like, no, you don't have any more mica, so you can't cast fireball. Like,
Oh,
like,
you'd be useless without that.
I just cast Firebolt only. That's the only thing I could cast.
yeah.
Fuck.
Because it's like, you can in these places, you're like, oh, I could just take a rest and then cast another fucking fireball, just nuke every encounter, and it's
You know
like,
what?
meh.
Double level 5 Firebolt's not bad because it's 2d10. So it's actually not a bad spell.
No, some of
It's
the
free.
cantrips are still
It's a
pretty
cantrip.
good. Yeah,
It's not
cantrips are still pretty good once you get there. Those are like
Level
your bread and
10's
butter.
3 d10s. But yeah, the fireball you do need and shatter you need like a chip of something or a shard of whatever.
You'd actually,
But we need to find that in the game. Then we would have to actually.
We've never come
You'd
across
have to
it.
buy them. You'd have to buy them in town. Like you'd have to go to
we'd
a
have to
wizard
like
shop
keep
and
track
then
and
buy
like do merchant.
Oh,
That's
we
what
got
I'm
lots
saying.
of
Like
money. We
you
got
wouldn't.
lots of money.
You'd have to stop in a town, make sure you buy it, and then have enough, and they'd be like, yeah. But it's like, yeah, you wouldn't be able to like just nuke every encounter.
Just
with
go
a
straight to the
fireball.
supplier. Who's rank at?
Well, when I nuke the
Buy it
encounters,
all.
I usually just kill my own people. Or
Yeah,
I
we
burn
should
down.
do that.
I
That's what
burn
say.
the bridge down. The bridge.
I say
bridge
next
falls.
week we take because it's still the holidays. We take a break. We play D&D.
Do we?
I think I'm working next week. We're gonna have to pivot next week. We got
No, because we could release a Patreon episode over the holidays to keep the streak alive.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
I can't record on Monday night. I don't think.
Oh well, thanks for the fucking
I'm
heads
working.
up.
Well, it's the way of the road, boys.
What about the 29th?
New Year's I cannot because I'm playing.
29th?
29th I could.
I could
have
do
a
it
look.
on the 29th.
Sunday.
Have a fucking little look-see, boys.
Sunday the 29th.
I'm off all this week, boys.
Okay, what day are we tentatively looking at?
The 29th. What are you fucking talking about? The 29th. The day before. No,
29th.
next day.
I am working fucking nights on the 29th. So no, I cannot. Unless you want to do it in the day.
Nah, because I want to have some drinks.
Okay.
What about Saturday, the 28th?
No.
Ooh, will be just getting down from Big White, so probably
Work the
not.
What about
Fucking
Friday, the
30th.
27th?
I'll be at Big White.
What about Boxing Day,
Oh,
the
that's
26th?
done.
What about
I'll be
the
at Big
30? What about
I'll
the
be at Big
31st?
White from
Nice.
tomorrow until Saturday night.
What about the 31st?
Well, I could do it. Well, Zell
I'll
plays
be
the
at
show.
Apex playing
Okay.
with the band.
What about the 1st?
Okay.
All right, well, fuck it. Let's play the 29th
We'll figure it
during the
out
day.
later.
29th
we'll
during the day.
figure it
Fuck
out later.
Let's do it.
If it ever happens.
How about now? Just rip a quick game of D&D just right now.
Here, real quick now. Go,
Dan's gotta
Dan.
work tomorrow.
Where are we? All right, quickly roll for recap.
Yeah.
I
I don't remember when we played.
It was a year ago. We played last Christmas.
We really didn't play for a calendar year?
That's that. It's been that long.
Yeah.
Oh, that's insane. That's too long. Oh yeah, the 32nd. That's it. That's what we're doing it.
Yeah.
I played I think
That's
it was
good.
2 days before I went to the hospital with Steph for Jackson. I think that's the last time we played.
2 days. You were probably still hungover at the hospital.
I brought my weed pen to the hospital.
Nice.
Do you see these? You see these? Sometimes I see videos of people who guys and they're bringing fucking PlayStations
Xbox
and shit. Yeah.
I've seen that.
I'm like,
I'd be dead. We did no way.
yeah. I was like, I'd be
How
murdered.
would you even do it? You wouldn't be able to do anything. You wouldn't be able to play it. There's no way.
Yeah. How are you pulling that off? How do you think
I slept for 20 minutes and it was almost the end of my life.
you were looking? You were looking like an absolute scumbag, sitting there all right, you got this. And this for the long haul,
I'm in a team deathmatch right now. I can't look. I can't talk. Headset on.
headset on. Boys. There's no way. It's insane. I couldn't I couldn't imagine.
I bet you those videos are just for views that probably didn't happen. There's no way.
Yeah, there's no way. What you would have to be number one scumbag to pack. You're all right, we got the to-go bag, and in my to-go bag has a PS5.
You pre-plan the hospital bag and you're like, I got my Xbox or my PlayStation just buried in here with my lone little TV. Just in case. No, it doesn't happen.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Even I couldn't even imagine being on your phone really. You know what I mean?
Not before it happened. After
Dude, I was on
Maybe?
popsicle duty.
popsicle duty.
Right? You have another popsicle? No? Ice chips? No? All right.
What do you want?
You let me know. Some of this gas?
Did she get the gas?
Oh yeah.
Little
That's all she got.
Antonox.
Did you do a little puff?
I wish I did. No, I didn't.
Nah, it's not great.
And it's
It gives
funny.
me a headache.
I was
Steph
too
didn't get the
nervous.
gas though.
I was too nervous, and then after the birth, even everyone was like, "Oh, did you try the gas?" And I was like, "No," and they're like, "Oh, really?" And I was like, "I thought I'd get in trouble."
Gas wasn't on for Steph. She didn't get the gas. She got the epidural, so there's no gas involved.
Trying it next time.
I just didn't get the epidural.
She too late or didn't
Too
want
late.
it?
Too late.
It's terrible.
What
That's
happened to
it's a
Sunny
terrible,
D?
Crazy fucking thing that girls have.
Talking about the beverage, like the beverage Sunny D.
Yeah, isn't it still around?
Still around.
Sunny D? Sunny D is the grossest thing I ever drank. Ever.
Orange drink?
I hated it. I always
Sorry,
hated
orange
Sunny D.
juice.
I never liked that.
I think they had the Sunny D and they had like the tropical flavor. I like that one. That was.
I preferred that powdered Tang stuff better than Sunny D.
Oh, orange, the space
The orange-
stuff that they tank. Yeah, the
Astronauts.
tank.
That's what the astronauts.
Tang's great.
No, Zell's
Tang
a
was
good
great.
host.
Well, Good Host iced tea is fucking amazing.
That's Zell's.
And what you have to do, if you really want to do it right, you put boiling water in your cup. So you hyper concentrate the sugar, right? Stir it up. Then add a bunch of ice so it cools, and then the sugar solidifies to the bottom.
Yeah, and Zell's
Then you
fucking
slam
spoons
it,
the.
and then you spoon the sugar out and eat
Oh,
it. So good.
You know what? It's amazing that you don't have fucking kidney stones.
It's amazing that you still got your teeth. Oh, wait.
Yeah, he doesn't. Those are all fucking fake. Don't you remember earlier? They all pop
That's
out.
right.
No, only one's really fake. 4 crowns. I think I have 6 crowns in my mouth. All from broken teeth.
Yeah, they're fragile from eating too much candy.
No, they're from getting smashed in the face with a hockey puck and a titanium lacrosse shaft.
Oh, someone says try Sunny D's, use them for mimosas. I'd get on board with that.
I can fuck with that. Got your vitamin D in there.
Yeah.
Let's use orange juice, regular juice. Extra
Could
pulp.
Zell
That's
have
vitamin
gone
C,
pro?
non-D.
Could Zell have gone pro? That's
At
the
what?
question.
Pro what?
At what?
Adult entertainer? Yes. I've seen his stuff. Not bad.
Sure.
Hockey? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe.
If I really wanted to go pro, never
I don't think
top
you're
tier pro ever.
You weren't
No
big
chance.
enough. You could play in Europe probably.
No, that's what I mean. I had
What
a
are
lot
we
of friends
talking
who
about?
went-
It's different. The NHL today?
Yeah, but
No,
he would have been
I would not have
retired
been
already.
drafted in the NHL today. I would have been drafted.
Yeah, you would have been
with
retired.
Crosby.
Yeah, nowadays you can be fucking mini. And
No,
be
if
good.
I always loved hockey, but I didn't like hockey wasn't life. So go pro was like almost impossible. If I really wanted to go and do it, yeah, like a tier 2 in Europe, make no money, really have fun. Because I had friends who who went to Europe and I would play with them every summer, and they were no really better or worse. So that's as far as I would have went. That would have been it. It would have been insignificant. It would not have been real
Yeah.
pro.
I mean, what was Zell going to do? Go play hockey professionally and make his dad proud, or quit and smoke
Start a
weed
band
and
and a
do a
podcast.
podcast with his friends? Is there a choice there?
No, I mean, hockey's a weird
Dan,
thing.
is your father disappointed in you?
I don't know.
I'm just curious if it's all of our.
Go get him. He's upstairs, right? Go get him.
100%. Yeah, go
go ask.
Get
get
your
Bud.
dad.
Go out.
Probably asleep right now.
Go get your
Sorry,
dad.
past 9 o'clock.
Wake his
I
ass
love
up. Tell
talking
him
to
it's
your
a
dad that
lawn.
one time.
Tell him it's a lawn emergency. I didn't get beat up by Zell. Who said I got beat up by Zell?
Got beat up by Zell.
When did I get beat up by Zell? Zell's
I mean, you would get beat up by
no,
Zell.
we told the story one time I beat you up in helmets and gloves when we were like 12.
Oh yeah, we were 12.
I see that.
Yeah, maybe. I don't remember.
Yeah, we told the story before. It was when we were 12 and all those little fucking the people made
Oh
me
yeah,
beat
you
up
ringing
and
my
I had to
head
go-
against the wall. Yeah,
and
yeah.
I had to go.
Well, but Zell
Sorry,
hit
man.
puberty at 11. It was not fair. He was a man at 11. I was still a boy. I didn't hit puberty till
It
15.
was not 11. It was probably 13, but
Yeah.
Braden
Well, you were
Braden was
fucking.
definitely the year after.
Yeah.
So I beat him up while I could.
Yeah. I was basically a toddler. That's
Honestly,
what he did. A man beat up a toddler.
I was never a combat sports. I was never a boxer, but I was really good at beating people up in helmets and gloves in hockey.
Yeah,
So you put on the helmet with your cage and you wear your hockey gloves and you box. Undefeated.
No problem.
I beat everyone up. My claim to fame, of Helmets and Gloves was we had this kid who was legit a man when we were 15, like Brady Calla. He actually got drafted to the NHL. And he would beat everyone up in Helmets and Gloves. And one day,
Brady Calla. Let's talk about Brady Calla for a second. Guy couldn't read.
He couldn't read. Yeah, he was a fucking absolute dummy. Like he was all borderline R word.
Let me tell you something. He got drafted by Florida. Let me tell you, he had an educational assistant that worked with him. It was his mom. His mom fucking did his work for him in class. It was
Buddy,
insane.
just
And
fucking sewering Brady Calla here for no
all
reason.
the teachers
just
would be
catching
like,
strays.
all the teachers would be like, Brady Calla, amazing. What round were you drafted? He was like third, and they're like, you're gonna go pro, Brady. And I was like, the motherfucker should focus on reading.
He was actually
Sorry,
he was drafted,
Brady. I'm sure he can read now. I'm sure he
was drafted in the second round, actually, which was quite high. But anyways, I remember
pretty high. I'm impressed.
I remember in Bantam. So that's when I was grade 8 and 9. Well, I think we were in grade 9. He was about to be drafted to the WHL because he was like way bigger than it. He was like fucking Mike Tyson.
Yeah,
like,
he was. He was insane.
He was jacked and huge.
Dude, the plays in hockey it would go flip the puck down the ice to Brady because he could skate way faster than anyone else on the ice.
Insane. Yeah.
And he would beat the icing, get the puck, and just go and score.
He was 4 years ahead of anyone else. But one time after practice, he did something. I got so mad at Brady Calla. And he always want to fight people in helmets and gloves after practice. And one time I was like, that's it. And I fucking just went rage mode and I beat the shit out of Brady Calla and fucking helmets and gloves.
Fuck yeah, man.
Good.
Never
he may have been 4 years.
I never rematched him. It doesn't matter. I'd won once, and that was enough for me.
Yeah,
retire on top.
I'm retired.
Retire on top, always.
And then the next
Zell,
year, he went played WHL, and then 2 years later, he was playing pro. So,
yeah, he was 4 years ahead of everyone athletically, 8 years behind everyone.
He was legit 100. He was like 195 pounds when we were 14.
It was insane, dude. The kid was a
unit.
He was a unit. He was like, dude, what do you call it when the veins everywhere?
Vascular.
Like vascular? It was insane. It was insane.
I wouldn't be surprised if his old man was fucking shooting him up as a kid.
Probably.
It was insane.
But you tell me that LeBron James isn't giving his kids growth hormone?
I was.
He didn't
because his kids.
What are you talking about?
Shit.
His other kid went from like 5'6" to fucking 6'5".
Well, how many? I only know what Brawny or whatever.
I know the Brawny. He's not there big.
Brawny's like, yeah, he learned from the first one. So that's what I'm gonna fucking. I learned
Brawny's
from the
only
first one too.
Or something.
Listen, I've been putting fucking creatine in my kid's milk. I learned. Okay, Bowen's on the fucking program.
Test, baby.
Called the Bogram.
Yeah. I was like, I remember Brady Calla being insane. He looked like a man, like a jacked man.
He was a man.
And I was just like, I had like little boy titties, like because I was a chubby little boy.
Well, lucky you have grown man titties now. It's good.
Yeah. If only Brady Calla could see me now. He wouldn't make fun of me now.
Hey, Brady Calla never made the NHL, so he's now retired.
And
he has to work a normal job.
Neither did I.
Right, he's selling fucking cars.
I think he works concrete actually.
Oh, really? I was going to say he's selling insurance or selling cars.
It's even a concrete.
No, his old man was a concrete pumper, so I think that's what he's doing.
Oh, so he's running the company.
Well, it wasn't even. He was just my old man was just an employee. He didn't own a company. He ran a pump truck.
Oh man, what a downfall. But listen, that's what happens when you put all your cards stock in the fucking NHL and then you can't read.
When you think about NHL, it's like honestly 1 in like 500,000 hockey players worldwide make the NHL.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Like it's the best of the best of the best of the best.
I remember he was making fun of me in class one day, and I was an easy target in like grade 7 or grade 8. I was a little pudgy. But I was so quick, and I was like, hey, can you spell this? And I shot him a word. Dude, he threw his fucking desk at me. Like, he was so mad. I was like, oh, I'm in trouble. He's going to kill me.
Whoopsies.
Dude, someone says roofing's the worst. Roofing, I just roofed the shit. I've never roofed before in my entire life.
Sucks.
And let me tell you something. 1, roofing sucks. 2, everyone was like, oh, are you going to get a roofer to do it? I said, no, because any roofer I've ever met is the dumbest person I've ever met in my entire
crackheads.
life.
They're all fucking. They all
I
smoke
was like,
crack.
there's no way
That's not
I
a
can't
stereotype.
do this.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, I was like, and guess what? I read the instructions. It's fucking easy to do it. It's just shitty. Like
It's
so
like-
easy.
It's easy to do, but it's just a shitty job.
Yeah, it's just annoying. It's
Somebody's
really
gotta do it.
shitty. I did the
gotta
whole
do it.
thing by hand nailed everything.
What the? Why would you do that? Just
I
fucking
know.
Get a
it
gun.
sucked. The reason is I had a 5-gallon pail. I don't know why. It's one of those, you see those commercials where it's like the one guy's like, man, I wish I had a 12-inch piece with a little L on the end. And he's like, I got that in my garage. And he goes
yeah.
and grabs it. I've had this 5-gallon pail full of roofing nails for 4 fucking years. 4 or 5 years. Just a full
$50 worth of
5-gallon
roofing
pail.
nails.
Yeah, and I was
Just holding them.
and I was like, you know what? I'm fucking using them, and I used them all. Like I didn't use them all. I used a fraction of them, but used them.
You could have bought a used roofing gun for like $50 and saved yourself hours on the roof.
Yeah, probably.
Hours.
Probably went way faster,
Way faster.
dude. My hands hurt and my fucking calves and everything from being in a full squat all the time. I think Andrew's camera died or he fell asleep.
Andrew?
He fell asleep.
He fell asleep. He did look at you. It was frozen. It was so
It
still.
was frozen. My shit's lagging.
The guy takes a couple puffs. He can't even stay awake to talk to the boys.
Boys, I
Wow.
haven't slept for 2 fucking days.
Oh yeah, right.
tired.
Yeah, right. Buddy, you told me your kid slept to 8.
Yeah,
Don't
I was
talk
at
to me
work.
about
I just got off nights. I was worked 2
Yeah.
nights.
Slept till
whatever.
8? That's amazing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty
it's
good.
insane.
Not if you don't. Not if you're not sleeping yourself, but that just is.
Yeah, I'm at
amazing
work,
he
man.
slept that
He's
long.
fucking sleeping and I'm at work.
Yeah,
Coming
but
home
you
off
guys
work
don't do
doing-
anything. How long did it take you to wash a truck?
I've been in fucking Rutland both for the last 3 blocks. We've been
What'd
working.
you have to do? You had some real big fucking badminton tournaments going on. You had to fucking stay up for it?
We drained the fucking city supply of Narcan in the last 2 nights. It's getting cold out there.
All right. I guess this one's public, so you got to pretend you guys are doing work. All right.
Well, that's
you weren't
what we
making a
do.
fucking
We make a
sweet
difference.
stew. Yeah, you weren't
We make
making
a
a sweet
difference every
stew.
day.
I made enchiladas last night, actually. I did. They were
They
good.
delicious.
Yeah, they were good.
I love it.
You know what I do? You know what saved my ass? Because I don't cook. I never cooked. But we've got HelloFresh for the last few years, so I just save all the HelloFresh cards, and I bring them to work, and I have like a little Bible of HelloFresh cards, and I get chirped so hard until they eat the food, and they're like, "Holy fuck!" And I'm like, "I know." It's the best. It's fucking saved my ass.
Dude, I got a good couple of crock pot meals for you.
It's fucking. You try and throw anything in the fucking crock pot, you're getting sewered. Boys are gonna fucking
What?
tell you to fuck off.
They don't like
wants-
the crock pot?
Nobody
Those boys
wants
to
any
fuck
crock
off.
pot bullshit, dude. Listen,
The slow cooker?
These guys want fucking like you got to be making good meals, or you'll get fucking ripped to pieces.
Dude,
Well, then they can
lasagna
eat like
soup.
shit then.
Lasagna soup
Nobody
is
wants
phenomenal.
no fucking lasagna soup. Nobody wants soup. Period. Unless it's
I
coming
don't
with
like,
a
I
couple
don't like soup as a
Sammys.
meal. That's a
Yeah,
side.
no,
Soup's
you're
a
getting
side.
fucking sewered if you make that.
Yeah, well, fuck.
Oh yeah, you're fucking. I got a few go-to meals now. It's good.
What about pulled pork? I could do a
Pulled pork
good
would be
slow-cooked-
good.
Yeah, slow cooked pulled pork.
Yeah. Some of these guys will like some of these keeners will like fucking smoke meat at home and like some of these guys that I went to recruit with like will make the food at home and then bring it and like cook it. I'm like, you fucking like
Fuck
get a fucking life.
Have some
what are
kids
they
and
doing?
try
It
that.
drives me nuts. I'm like, fuck off.
I work with a guy that fucking is a big meat smoker,
Yeah.
but I'm like,
Bit of a dipshit, isn't he?
yeah.
Yeah, I knew it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I know
he
my
is.
brother's a big fucking meat smoker. I love him, but I'm like, shut the fuck up. I
Yeah.
don't care.
Fuck off.
Yeah, like, I don't fucking care.
Brain's like, let me just go make my wine.
My dog water wine. That's the thing is like that's one thing I've never been just like, and honestly, I hate to say this to the meat smokers out there.
But
When you
gonna
get
say
into
it.
meat smoking, because it sounds like it's a bit of an intensive process to like really get into it.
Not with the Traegers. It's all on an app. You fucking throw it
Yeah,
on
but
there,
you put it
plug
in, you gotta
bingo, bango,
fucking
bongo,
prep it, you gotta
fucking
watch
tomahawk.
it. It takes hours.
These guys don't
whatever.
watch shit.
green egg, you throw it in the green egg or whatever you got,
It's nothing.
and you're smoking it. And you know what? You obviously don't have friends. You don't got a lot of boys anymore. If you're smoking absorbent amounts of meat,
man. You got listen. I want a friend that smokes meat.
Yeah, but
Dude,
you're
I
not gonna
fucking
find one
love
because they got no
brisket, man.
friends.
We need a brisket.
Brisket would be dope.
Oh, a brisket buddy.
Brisket
That's
buddy.
that's a guy that smokes meat. It's somebody that's making
Yeah.
fucking brisket. When you making brisket in your oven, probably not.
You know, I'm
Nice,
gonna
moist brisket.
I'm gonna message this guy right now. I know. I'll be like, yo, you do a brisket?
yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, it's I'll be friends with me. Who won't be friends with meat smokers? That's the problem, is that they don't have any friends. So you can't be friends with them. Because if you're going and hanging out with them, they don't have time to fucking they don't have time to smoke the meat.
Gotta smoke,
right? Wine's easy. Wine, honestly, making wine is like,
Listen,
if you're talking
you don't
shit,
have to fucking
super
tell me
easy.
wine's easy. I know it's easy because you do it.
Yeah.
Like I know it's the easiest fucking thing you can do.
Yeah.
I know it for a fact.
It's one of the
it's no
easiest things
problem.
you can do.
Absolutely. I guarantee fucking to you.
It is not difficult.
They make it in toilet bowls in jail. Like, I'm pretty sure it's probably pretty fucking easy.
Yeah, it's probably not worse than mine.
Probably not.
Making it in a toilet bowl would be
Pretty efficient, actually. I should try that.
stainless steel, cleanly. Okay.
Except for when people shit in it.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't obviously shit in yours. Dude, there's a new jail in on Vancouver Island here. That's
I hear
they
it's
built
fucking Alcatraz 2.0.
No, dude. It is the nicest jail you've ever seen in your life. Look this shit up. Nanaimo Correctional Center.
How the fuck do you know?
It made the paper.
You get arrested?
No, that made
Spend
the
some
paper.
time in there?
It's on the fucking lake. It's on a lake in Nanaimo.
Okay.
It looks like a fucking. I couldn't believe it. It looks like cottages. These people
Now
are saying,
operational.
this is insane.
$181 million correctional center. We can't get a fucking new high school in Kelowna, but you can.
It's on the lake.
Drop in a new.
And it's probably
Fucking-
got like a fucking
5-star
40%
correctional
fucking it's got a 40% fucking capacity right now. And they're
Dude,
like,
every
"That's a
high
bit
school,
much."
every
It's a bit
high
much.
school in Kelowna is 140% capacity, and they're building a new prison.
dude, it's absolutely insane. It looks
That's
like a
really
fucking
nice.
Yeah, it looks like cottages. I was like, dude, it looks like somewhere you'd stay. I was like,
It looks
what
like
the
a
fuck?
retirement resort.
Yes. I couldn't believe it. I was like, they've got like everything's like all wood and fucking nice. I was seeing the ad and people were like chirping it on Facebook because they're like, I was like, meanwhile, our prisoners are staying like this, but our homeless people are staying in tents. I was like, what's worse punishment? I was like, yeah, that's not a bad comparison.
No,
there.
sometimes
It's insane.
you want to go to jail so you can play on the fucking road hockey team. You know, that's what they should do right now. Just like Trailer Park Boys.
Hey, Dan, can President Trump just announce that he owns Panama Canal? Is that real?
No. You can't just say I declare I own it. If that worked, I mean,
Can you not
say
just say that
I own Europe.
the United States should own Greenland for safety?
can't. You can say anything you want.
What is the ploy? What is the ploy to saying these things? I was like, this is insane.
United States
he
already
said that
has a military base on Greenland. They
He
already
talked
have-
about buying. He talked about buying Greenland during his first administration. He was always talking about buying
He
Greenland. I don't know.
I remember when he was first president, he actually made a hilarious post where he just put like a big Trump hotel on Greenland.
It's
Maybe
like,
not him,
I mean,
but someone did it. It was
that's
so
his
funny.
brand. Is just saying crazy shit and just like, yeah, people love it.
I'm here for it. I love it.
Yeah,
It's hilarious.
I love it too.
It's absolutely
I love
hilarious.
it
too.
It's
I love it
hilarious.
too.
Like
We
if you
didn't
say
get enough-
if you say crazy shit, people will like you and think you're a good
Canada's
person.
now the 51st
Yes.
state. Governor Trudeau is going to step down.
See, the problem with
Does that mean we get
the
their
problem
currency?
with Biden was
Maybe.
we didn't get enough crazy funny shit. We just got crazy like we're concerned for your health.
Yeah, you guys can become the 51st state, and we'll privatize your healthcare, and you guys will have a good time with that.
I mean,
Then we'll start having school shootings and mass murder.
Yeah.
That's
All the
one
rest
part
of
we
the
don't
public-
want.
couple months after, we get your first school shooting in, and
Dude, I saw-
and then a
I
couple
saw
months
an-
after you have your second one.
I saw an
second
X
and third
post.
one. Probably
I
the
saw
same
an
one.
X post. There's this guy. Dude, yeah, I don't know. I wish I could remember the name of this guy. There's an X post, and this guy is sitting in a stadium at night, and he's like, "The stadium is empty tonight." But it wasn't 12 years ago when I showed up here with an AK-47. Luckily, I didn't remove it from my car. And he's like, I come back here every year on the same night to reflect. And I'm like, this is not a good story.
No.
Like, when you
I
tell
hope there's
this,
not
I was
an AK-47
no one
in your
cares.
trunk again, you
Honestly,
psychopath.
the fact that you're reflecting it all on that terrible decision you're about to make speaks volumes to you as a
Your
person.
that guy
I
in
don't know why you
jail
have to.
now.
I feel like that's something you should keep personally. You don't have to post about
Secret.
that. I feel like you don't.
He's
have
like,
to post
luckily that night I left it in the car.
I feel like that. I feel like that's one of those posts you make to be like, you all can't realize how close you all came to dying that night. And you're like,
Why does any normal civilian person need an AK-47?
Because they're
Why?
cool
For
as
fun?
fuck.
Yeah, they're cool, but why? There's lots of cool
They're cool.
shit that we don't need.
Yeah.
You don't need it. You don't. There's no point
You
for a normal
need
person
30
to have an
bullets
AK.
to
Okay,
kill
all right.
a deer.
All right,
Need the
Trudeau.
invasive boars.
You just
the
don't.
boars, man.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
boar
don't.
wars.
Yeah,
we
murder
talked about.
pigs,
We've
man.
talked about.
Murder
We've
pigs.
talked about this multiple
care.
times. The boar wars. We've talked
We're
about
gonna
this.
lose.
They're coming. They're coming.
It's too late.
There's not
Yeah,
enough
but it's
ammo
not-
to kill
yeah.
all the boars.
I would say we might lose, but it's just depending how fast
fine.
we lose, and we need more AK-47s.
My
to
kid
make sure
gets
that we
fucking
have
gored to
time
death
to
by a super
evacuate
pig.
the
That's the
towns
way of the
that are
road.
in a way.
I don't want my kid
People
shot up.
people
in
love
fucking elementary school.
AK-47s because they're the most resilient gun. You can throw them in the water, throw
Yeah.
them in the sand. They always
reliable.
fire. It doesn't fucking
Yeah, but
matter.
bend
What
the
kind of
barrel,
hunting
bend
are
it
you
back.
doing that you need to be going through sand and water and shit?
Boars.
Hunting alligators,
Boars,
through
they're everywhere.
swamps,
Yeah.
whatever. It doesn't matter, Andrew.
Stupid.
You just need
Andrew,
AK-47.
do you even begin to realize what the terrain is like in the continental United States? It's all terrain.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And you need a firearm that is built for all terrain.
Suitable.
Okay.
No, for all
that is
terrain.
suitable, that you can trust
stupid.
in the sand, in the wind, in the snow, in the
got
dirt, in the
those-
water.
Those wild pigs can survive anywhere. They survive in the swamps. They survive in the deserts. They survive in the mountains. They're everywhere, and you got to be ready.
We are ready. In our country, we're fucking reintroducing grizzly bears to take out the fucking super pigs.
This
We
is
are
true.
thinking ahead. We don't need
Yeah,
AK-47.
except
We're using
they're
other
just- they're
apex
just
predators
taking out
Biologics
to do our
versus
job.
They're just
biologics.
digging through your
Tree
trash.
planters.
They're just digging through your trash.
Those are black
Those are
bears.
bears. Those are black
We're not
bears.
worried
Those
about
are-
black bears.
those are
Well,
black
the
bears.
grizzly
friends.
bears are going to push out the black bears and eventually.
Hey, black bears, at least you can give them the get. Grizzly bear, I'm concerned that it's just going to push my door open.
If we get to a point where there's so many grizzly bears, they actually might just push humans out. That might be where we're going.
They're
Yeah,
smart.
that could be the thing.
Yeah, if you have a bear, just think about it. You have a fucking cryptid, like
I
a
can't-
monster, like a fucking monster that weighs 1,000 pounds that could just like flip your car over, bust through your house. You could shoot it in the face with a regular firearm and it's going to bounce off its skull. You can't kill it. If it bleeds, its heart slows down. It's
But it's
the
still
apex of apex predators. And if we stop killing them and we let them breed and all of a sudden there's
Super
400,000 bears just roaming Canada, it's over for us.
That was funny.
America doesn't want us as the 51st state because it comes with a
grizzly
cost. And that cost is an invasion of bears. It's over.
Yeah, but maybe they want us to the 51st state so they can put assault rifles in our hands
Yeah,
and
so we can
combat,
kill the
be the
bears.
first line of
Yeah.
defense.
You guys need
against
some
the
more
boars and
freedom
the
up there.
bears.
Freedom from bears.
An
That
assault
means
like
more
a
guns.
like a NATO weapon, like a 5.56 millimeter round, is not big enough. You need the AK then. At that point, you need the bigger
other-
round.
The other rumor, Trump is going to offer Canadians, natural-born Canadians who want to immigrate to the States, quick immigration
And take our money.
And
Take
a-
our money with us.
and a 1-to-1. They'll
welcome to
buy your
private
currency
healthcare.
1-to-1. Are you doing it? On a 1-to-1 USD to Canadian dollar.
No, because I don't have enough
for
money
all
to
your
make it worth it for me.
Yeah, no.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, hey,
Where
listen,
am I gonna move to?
I'll change my $75.
I'd be into moving somewhere nice and warm. That'd be cool. But
Yeah,
Warm would
dude.
be
you'd have
nice.
to
I'd go
start
back to
fresh. I don't want to
Texas.
start
You know
fresh.
what?
I just
that's the
started
one problem.
Fuck
That's,
that.
that's where Canada went wrong is we didn't like invade some like tropical place and take over like a Hawaii
That should've
or
done
that.
Puerto Rico. We didn't get any of that, so we have nowhere to go.
Is it Turks and
At all.
Caicos that
Turks
always
and
flirts
Caicos,
with becoming? Is that
There's been
flirts
that's
with
been
becoming
flirted a
province?
bunch of times. And actually, I think in like the 70s or 80s, it was actually good. It wasn't going to be. It was going to become like an affiliate
Province.
state, kind of like a Puerto Rico. But Canada wouldn't budge on our laws, and Turks and Caicos being like an island nation with like drinking and all that, they're like, well, if we can't keep the relaxed nature, we don't want it. And then Canada pretty much said,
You fucked us, Canada.
Canada fucked us. I think that was
fucked us.
Trudeau Senior actually.
God
so fuck
damn it.
him.
Fucking
Fuck the Trudeaus. They're ruining our fun, our tropical fun. That's where it started. And now look.
I wonder if
look where it's
Poilievre's
ended.
going to make that part of his platform. He's like, we're getting
Maybe you
Turks and
guys
Caicos
can.
back, boys.
Why don't you guys invade Haiti or something? Like that place is in complete
no,
collapse.
You know,
Not Haiti.
Haiti's in
No.
need of some
Clean
help.
it up.
Yeah.
I'm down with Turks
Listen.
and Caicos.
Honestly, Haiti's not even going to want to be a part of this mess if we got going up over here right now.
It's true.
Brain's like, I'm thinking of moving to Haiti.
It's probably dirt cheap. Probably your money goes a long way down there.
Yeah, to the warlords.
Place is
Then
pretty fucked
take it
up.
over
You
the
get
island.
You're going to be hanging out with a fucking barbecue. Remember that
Isn't
guy?
that's the guy's name? Is that
Yeah,
the
his name's
warlord's
Barbecue.
name?
He's the guy that
Barbecue.
fucking eats
And he
people.
barbecues people.
Didn't he kidnap
Yeah.
that streamer or something? Was that the one who kidnapped the streamer guy or whatever?
Yeah,
or
I
something?
think so.
Yeah.
It's
That shit
hilarious.
was crazy.
No, fuck that.
Can't believe world is in a state right now. Of course, me. You know.
Ooh.
It's always been crazy. We just
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, this next year, 2025,
like
I think is
it'll be
shaping
another
up for
wild.
good.
It's gonna be next 4 years are gonna be wild again. They're gonna, you know, everybody loves his tweets. Everybody loves that stuff. They think it's fun. So you know,
Yeah.
that's all that matters, I guess.
Yes.
I mean,
that
it's
is
fun
what
for
all
us,
matters,
Dan.
Yeah.
It might not be
Yeah,
fun
yeah.
for
us.
you.
Yeah, yeah.
Way more fun for us to.
Oh, it won't. It won't be. I'm sure it'll be fun for like the 4 years, and then people will realize like the policies that they put down during his administration, like 5-10 years down the line, screwed everybody, and then you're gonna be like, oh, not so
Did he
fun
put
now.
Did he put policies down the last
tax
4 years
cuts. Corporate
that
tax cuts?
that has still fucked you?
Yeah, the corporate tax cuts. Like he ran up the deficit higher than any other president in history. Like
Yeah, but that's so corporations can hire more people, Dan.
right, trickle down
keep people
economics.
in-
That's
yeah.
the work. Yeah.
Right? Everyone knows that.
my
When you give the wealthiest the most breaks, they then spread their joy
Right.
and
yeah.
love across
the
the
corporate.
land.
They take that money and it goes down to their
Goes to
bank
little
accounts in
people.
the Caymans, and then it trickles down past everybody else to their bank accounts in the Cayman Islands.
It's
Their
a
Swiss-
fact that rich people want everyone else to be rich too. So they help
Yes.
everyone out.
I know. It's going to be a wild one this 4 years only because you have someone who now owns a social media platform who is seemingly in very close cahoots with the incoming president. So it's like everything is going to be on X for us all to just sit back and be like, ooh, this is delicious for us to enjoy and watch.
Be fun.
I can't wait.
Well, a lot in store for next year. Then it's probably a good way to sign this off.
Conspiracies are back, baby. They're
Oh,
back.
yeah. They're back. Listen.
Nothing can rein it in now.
Tallow fats.
HET will still be here. We'll still be here.
We're gonna get all on the tallow fats. All right. I'm sick of margarine. It's not even real.
Regular fats.
Don't eat margarine. Don't eat margarine.
Margarine sucks.
It's fat. It's one molecule away from plastic.
Is it really? I mean, probably sounds
Get
right.
rid of it.
Yeah, but so is that fake cheese on those nachos at the games, and they're so good.
Don't do that either.
What about craft singles? Are those
Get
getting
rid of
banned?
craft singles, boys.
Nope, keep them.
Those
Keep 'em.
are. I think those actually not even are one molecule
not even cheese,
away.
man.
I think it's
What
just
about cheese
That's
whiz?
like
It is
Dairy
plastic.
Queen, like fucking frozen dessert. Like it's
What's
not
the
Dairy Queen
stance-
anymore. It's DQ. It's DQ because they're not allowed to be called Dairy Queen anymore.
So
What's the
dairy
stance
involved.
on cheese whiz on the incoming administration?
When's the
Health
last time you had any fucking Cheese Whiz, Bell?
Yesterday.
Bullshit.
Are you serious?
You put
I
it
don't
in
even
his
think they
ramen.
make it anymore.
Yeah, do they make it
do.
in big tubs?
You do. You can buy it in the jar.
I make my own craft. We
I
make our
never
own
liked
craft
Cheese
dinner
Whiz,
with
not,
it.
Not one bit.
Hold on. Can you please share for everybody your craft dinner recipe? Is it similar to your fucking mushroom, cream of mushroom fucking ramen?
No, that's a good. Listen,
You fucking,
that's good ramen.
your poor child
That's a good
is going to be a
ramen.
type 1 diabetic in no time.
And it's not my recipe. Jamie makes the cheese whiz.
Doesn't
craft
make me
dinner.
feel any better about it.
She adds some real shredded cheddar, some cheese whiz, some butter, some noodles, and some Cavender's seasoning, I believe. It's delicious. It tastes good.
Okie dokie.
This tastes
I
like
like
a
it.
fucking jammer is what it tastes like.
What's the matter with cheese? What's wrong with cheese whiz?
It comes
what's
with
the matter
fucking
with
cheese,
jammers?
buddy. It comes
What's
with
the matter
there's
with the-
cheese.
what's the
It's
matter
called
with the
mac and cheese.
jammer?
It's on the box. It comes with enough cheese. You don't
Yeah, but
gotta add
that's
that much
powdered.
cheese.
That's powdered. There's no way that's better than cheese whiz.
Yeah, but so do you take away the powdered cheese and use cheese
Why don't you
whiz
just get
as a
Velveeta?
substitute?
I make
Or
my
do
own
you-
noodles. I make
Velveeta,
my
it
own
comes
noodles.
with
I don't
the
add the
liquid
I don't add the
cheese
Kraft
whiz.
dinner powder. I'm not even buying Kraft dinner. I'm buying macaroni noodles.
Oh man,
Making your own. Oh, there's 27 ingredients in cheese whiz. Ooh.
Well, yeah, dude. 24 of those are preserved.
one of them is fucking tartrazine. I bet.
Is it?
That's
Let's see. We got whey. Listen, we got whey.
Tartrazine.
We got whey's in there. First one's whey gains. Whey. That's protein, baby.
Gains, yeah.
Whey. Canola oil, second. Milk.
Not great.
Milk protein concentrate.
Milk.
And
Okay.
maltodextrin.
Maltodextrin, not great.
Sodium phosphate. Whey protein concentrate. Yeah, baby. Fucking, that's all good. Salt.
Those muscles.
Lactic acid. That's good. Your muscles make that. Sodium
It's like the bad
alginate.
product of your muscles.
Mustard
byproduct.
flour, vinegar, molasses, corn syrup, water, caramel color, garlic powder, sugar, spice, everything nice, tamarind, sorbic, milk fat, cheese culture,
Hey, are you reading the Canadian?
oleo
the
resin,
American?
paprika, and natural flavor and enzymes.
Okay, we all know that the Canadian versus the American ingredients are way different, right? We know this from Fruit Loops. So were you reading the
Yeah.
Canadian or the American version?
I don't know.
American one has tartrazine in it. Faux show.
I think everything in America has tartrazine. So
I
I've
think
heard.
so too. I might have
called-
just
Even
made
that,
up
even
for
that Mountain Dew, fucking Dan slamming over there. Tartrazine.
it. Tartrazine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Listen, it's way better in Canada. Modified milk ingredients, water. So first, boom, healthy.
Boom, boom.
Vegetable oil, cheese,
Tartrazine-rific.
Tartrazine.
corn maltodextrin, sodium phosphate,
Actually,
modified
nothing
maltodextrin.
closer than Dan drinking an invisible bottle.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Space. It's just pure
yeah.
space.
Space bottle.
Listen, we're Cheese Whiz is way healthier in Canada.
Everything's way healthier in Canada.
Cheese Whiz is not healthy anymore. It might be less.
That's why
shitty in
Canada's
Canada.
only. That's why Canada is 10% less fat than the states.
And Canada's pretty fat, so that's
10%.
saying something.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone says Andrew's house sounds like no fun. It is. Yeah, no cheese.
have lots
whiz,
of fun.
No nothing.
What are you talking about? Because we don't have
Doesn't eat no
Cheese
Whiz.
Whiz.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Cheese Whiz
Yeah.
is gross.
can you
man.
have a
I agree.
Whizless- how can you have a
I
cheese
love like
Whizless
cheese
house?
products. I love anything cheesy, but Cheese Whiz is gross.
Really?
You know what else we
Oh,
don't
I
have in my
always
house?
hated
Fucking
Cheese Whiz.
obesity.
That shocks me. That shocks me as someone who used to make pizza crackers with fucking soda crackers, ketchup, and cheese
Yeah,
in
but
the
cheddar
microwave.
cheese, like regular cheese.
Yeah,
Normal
dude,
cheese. Doesn't come
with
in a jar.
ketchup, and you had the gall to call it pizza crackers.
Pizza crackers.
It's pretty much pizza sauce. It's just
It's
ketchup.
not pizza.
Oh,
Same
what?
shit.
No.
Pretty sick, Chubbs. It's not great.
No, it's disgusting.
It's not great, Bob.
Pull up ketchup ingredients. It's pretty much pizza sauce.
It's a bit more
it's
sugar,
pizza
Pizza
probably.
sauce with extra salt.
Zell, when's the last
sugar.
time you
It's
made?
not.
When's the last time you
There's
made
what?
pizza crackers?
That's like oregano in there.
Like
it's
3 days
actual
ago.
seasonings, with his BK chicken, with his BK original chicken sandwich.
He's like, I'm
Side
not.
of pizza
that didn't
Side of
go-
pizza crackers, please.
That was all empty calories. Let me make some pizza crackers real quick. Oh fuck, dude. Oh, I wish we could go back to just eating like shit all the
that'd be
time.
amazing.
Now I just get tummy aches. It sucks.
Oh, dude, I don't
That's
eat
'cause you
out
haven't-
because of that.
It's because you don't drink enough Mountain Dew.
If you keep eating shit all the time, your body gets used to it and you're fine.
If I keep eating shit, my gallbladder would rupture. I'd go septic and I'd die.
it sounds like it sounds like you need more Mountain Dew.
Do you
too.
what's your guys' sciatic pain like like on a day-to-day basis level,
Buddy,
like 1 to
You
10?
need one of these right there.
What is that?
I have
3.5?
zero sciatica. I have zero
Reverse
pain
hyper
at all,
machine.
actually.
Problems.
Zero.
It's your
Zero
sciatica?
pain.
Oh, dude. My sciatica is just... What is,
it a
what is
hanger?
that? What is that? You're
What the fuck
dragging
is
one of
it
those-
doing?
Is that one of
What
those
is
things that goes,
this?
brrrr, it just like shakes the little like rubber band and
What
shakes
is
you back and
this?
forth?
Oh, yeah.
Extensions.
That's the biggest machine I've ever seen for that.
For that one
Couldn't-
exercise.
Why is it so big?
Yeah, couldn't you just do that on the ground? Why do you need that fucking giant? Why do you
With
need
his
that
headphones.
giant machine to do that? Couldn't you just do that laying on the ground and just kick your feet back?
No, because that's how you create the traction on your spine. That's where you get all the benefits from it. Thing's fucking amazing. It's changed my back.
That's for sciatic pain?
It's for just mostly for like herniated discs. Any type of disc hits you, that's where it's at.
Maybe you
Changed
shouldn't
my
lift
life.
400 pounds on your back all the time. You wouldn't get herniated disc.
I don't anymore. I don't lift. I honestly, I don't. I haven't squatted 400 in probably over a year. I haven't gone over I haven't gone over 3 plates in anything anymore. My max, I'll stick at 3 plates.
That's still pretty heavy.
It's not worth it.
All right, Dan, I got a hypothetical for you.
Sure.
I asked it to Zell, but now I'm going to ask it to you.
Okay.
You can. I'm just kind of curious where your morals lie.
Okay.
Oh yeah, grab a baby oil.
Oh, I thought we talked
Alright.
about it. Wait, is this on the last one?
It's about your
Wasn't
man
that-
No.
tunnels.
You
Dan.
weren't here. You weren't here when I
I
asked
thought we
Zell.
talked.
Yeah, Dan knows about
Yeah, I
man
was.
tunnels.
I think Dan
Yeah, I was
was
here.
here.
Dan
when
knows
we
man
talked about
tunnels?
It was
Yes.
right after you guys did.
You asked
when
me
I
that.
got
Dan
back.
and Zell came back at the same time.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. You're Dan. Well, you never answered it then.
Oh,
You didn't ask
well,
him.
maybe you
You
asked
asked
Zell,
Zell.
but maybe you
Yeah,
asked Zell
Zell.
or something. And then
Dan, your dreams can come true. Right? All your dreams.
Before he answers this, Dan, what are your dreams?
Yeah,
what
are
do you
your
choose? I want to know your dreams. We know
Yeah.
what Zell's dreams are. We don't know your dreams.
I just like.
Do you have your own Gundam, like a real
Genie,
one?
first wish,
Yeah.
go.
Let's hear it. Go. Seriously.
No infinite wishes.
No infinite wishes?
Can't make anybody love you.
good
And
stipulation.
you can't.
No, I
kill
would just be
anybody.
like, it would probably be full like citizenship Thailand. Go boom, like done. You're there.
Okay.
I feel like that's
all
pretty
Easy,
attainable
Easy.
normally,
Or,
but
no,
that's easy.
that's
No,
very.
I mean,
That's very attainable, Andrew. Very attainable. You know who can attain that for you? Diddy.
Diddy can.
Diddy comes to you and he's like, "Hey, Dan, listen, I'm going to make you a dual citizen.
Not only dual citizen, he's gonna make you rich there too. Like rich
Yeah.
as fuck.
yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, never work
He's
another
like,
day
listen,
in your life.
You're gonna get a fucking. Listen, I'm gonna
You
sweeten
can
the
buy
deal. You're
whatever
gonna
or
get the-
whoever you want.
Yes.
He's gonna he goes like this. Yeah, you're gonna get. Diddy goes. All right, listen, Dan. I can make those dreams come true. Okay, I'm gonna. This is my proposition to you. I'm gonna make you that Thai citizenship. I have the connections. I got the power. I'm gonna put a fucking $1 million USD in your fucking Thai account in your fucking.
And you're gonna put all the
Cyan,
fucking
CM
USD
Bank.
you have and
Yeah.
all the fucking Thai fucking whatever you want, buddy.
And then he goes, 24 hours, you got to participate in my freak off,
Sure.
right?
but is that not
and
what
he
he's
goes-
using his USD for in Thailand? Is to freak offs? That's what I'm saying.
It's funnier.
not a
It's
Diddy
funnier if
freak
I
off.
just say yes, right? So it's funnier if
Yeah.
I just say sure. Okay, sure.
But your passport photo is at the end of the freak off.
Okay, sure.
You're into it. You're doing that for your Thai
Yeah,
passport.
sure. Yeah.
He doesn't even know what the freak off is, though.
I do.
What's,
We're gonna-
what's in the freak off?
He just
I don't know.
Yes.
What do we need
Dan,
to know?
you have,
into
to,
it.
you have to Google right now. You have to Google dread on incognito mode.
No, you
Dan
don't know
knows
what,
who
you don't
Dredd
know what
is.
it's in there.
Freak off.
He might
Dan
not
knows
be
who
there.
Dredd is right now.
How do you know it's not something just like really normal? What if it's just like something completely
True, it
normal? He's
could
like,
be
I just
just
want you to,
normal
I want you to
Because I've
hop
heard
around
grown
in a
men cry.
bunny costume.
Yeah,
What do you
that's
do?
some wishful thinking,
You
Dan.
fucking ass Reginald Vell Johnson, Dan.
Yeah, but you don't know if that's
Yeah.
a real thing, the grown man cry. It could just be, did he just like to fucking hire a
Allegedly.
Maybe did he just likes to hire like just a regular couple?
How do we know Dan hasn't already been to a freak off? He was pretty quick to
He
answer.
could be a freak off.
Innocent until proven guilty.
How do you know any of us haven't been to a freak off?
I have not been to a freak off.
I'll
It
tell you
sounds
why.
like- yeah, me neither.
We rejected the freak off, and that's why the Spotify deal went south.
This is true. That's why there's 4 people listening to this right now.
If we would have went to the
That's how you
freak
know.
off, we would be doing podcasts full time, forever, making millions
With
of dollars.
loose
an episode.
beeholes. Loose.
I would be shitting our pants every episode. No doubt.
Realistically, what's the freak off number? What's the dollar amount for you to
Anything
be,
in the freak off. Anything.
Yeah.
Anything goes.
Anything to that Diddy wants. What's the number, Zell?
For Dan?
No, for you.
For you.
You're just gonna whore Dan out.
I've
You're
already,
like,
I've already
I'll
answered,
whore
I've
Dan out for
answered the
100
question.
grand.
I've answered this question
100 grand?
in great detail. I've answered in great detail. I said it doesn't really matter to me. I have a strong mind and I could forget about it. So I just want a couple mil, 10 mil maybe. 10 mil is pretty good. It's not a lot of money.
Yeah,
but
no,
I can,
10
invest
mil's
half
good.
of that, live off that forever. That'd be
10 mil's a
generational
lot of
wealth.
money.
You're gonna but you're gonna
Generational
need
wealth.
some. You're gonna need some for medical expenses.
Yeah, it's
No,
funny.
You don't know.
I
You don't
heal
know that for
fast-
sure.
I heal
though.
faster than the regular person. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
You guys keep putting caveats on here where you're like, oh, it's going to ruin your butthole for life. How do you know that? Like, you don't
You say
know.
butthole. No one said butthole, Dan. You're saying butthole.
You did say butthole, actually.
I never said butthole.
Andrew
Said
said
butthole
loose
earlier.
butthole.
Rewind it. Rewind the clip.
Andrew
I
is
said
making the
loose- I
assumption
said
of
loose
loose buttholes. So,
Oh, you
Yeah,
did.
I said
Anderson.
loose buttholes for life. Yeah.
So you guys are putting in these assumptions that you're just like, or it could be just like, hey, I want you to hop around in this pink bunny costume for like 3 hours.
No, that's not what. It's
Nobody
gonna
goes to jail for hopping around in
How do
pink
you-
bunny
I-
costumes.
I love
Nobody
your
gets
kind
fucking
heart.
put in
I
jail
love your
for
kind heart,
allegedly.
Dan. That's not what's
Allegedly.
gonna happen.
Yeah.
That's not what's gonna happen to the
No.
freak off.
You're just gonna serve sushi off your
Oh, sweet child.
off your ding dong all night. That's it. That's all you gotta do. It's easy.
Not going to be a lot
Easy
of
money.
sushi. I'm talking like 3 rolls.
Just do rolls.
That's not going to be a lot.
You gotta keep filling up. You gotta keep filling up when it's empty.
You're like, this is gonna be a
Going back.
long. This is
Yeah,
gonna
I
be, this
mean,
24 hours is gonna be quick because I'm gonna have to
24
keep going
hours.
back to the chef.
Yeah. Not going to be a lot.
10 mils. Andrew, what about you? What's the number that you would participate
For a
in the
freak off.
Well, I can't say anything less than 10 mil now.
Yeah.
Well, it's 10. Well, so mine was 10 mil, but I also want like I want the deal. I want the record deal. I want the fame. I want.
Oh, I'll take 10 mil with just 10 mil.
I don't care about the fame. Actually, I just want to play awesome shows.
I just want money.
Fame. I could do all the shows in a mask and be like Daft Punk. I'd actually be better for me.
Buddy, I would be like the Jesus of my family if I sacrificed my beehole so our family could have generational wealth.
Nobody said beehole.
I'm saying beehole. I'm saying it. I've said it twice now.
Quick beehole.
$1 million?
Quick-
Oh,
quick
you
butt
$10 million in a second.
See, it's easy.
Oh, dude, that'd be the worst contract signing of all time. Though you're just like, oh no.
Yeah, but it's $10 million.
As soon as the pen finishes, like the music comes on.
Yeah.
All right, it's
oh
go
my
time.
God.
Bad,
Bad,
boy.
bad,
Bye-bye.
bad, bad boy. You make me feel so. No, it doesn't feel good.
What's
Anyways.
my number? Well, I can't say less. than
What's your
10
number?
million. For $10 million,
But I'm talking maybe like 2.
24-hour
2
free
million.
fest.
I'd do it for 2.
$10 million in Cosmic Channels has 1 million listeners.
I could give a fuck about that.
Million
Zero
listeners
on
an
my mind.
episode?
It's all up to the
No.
fucking mermaid, pal.
It's the it's
to
the
the
money.
mermaid.
It's the money for me.
Best of both
It's
worlds.
the money. To put ink to paper, realistically.
2 million.
Oh my god.
2 mil.
2 million.
2 mil. 100%.
I mean realistically
2 mil.
maybe. That's a lot of money.
2 million.
24
Right now.
hours?
Give me the fucking pen and paper.
24
2
hours for a
million.
couple mil. Think of the hourly wage on that.
I done. $2 million.
Let's divide it this way.
I'm doing it for 2 mil.
Anyways, we got
The
fucking
shitty
wrap
thing
this
is,
one
it's
up.
not enough to retire off of, but you just still got to do it.
2 mil. I can retire for 2 mil. No problem. I'm a
That's
good investor.
83,333 an hour.
It's great money.
It's good money.
It's good fucking money.
Done.
I'd hold out. I'd hardball. I'd want a little more, I think.
I would
I
not.
said 10 mil. So go. What's 10 mil's pretty
Yeah,
good?
10. Yeah. Listen, if Zell's already gone 10, I'll be like, listen, you thought he was good? Give me 20. Yeah, you're about to see a show.
Anyways, boys, let's wrap this one up. Dan's got to work in the morning.
Yeah.
And the holidays have
sleep off
begun.
this egg
There's
dew.
no There's no such thing as sleeping
mountain
anymore. I haven't
dog.
slept in fucking 3 years.
I fell asleep like 20 minutes ago.
It's true. He was almost paralyzed there for a second. Okay, that was fun. Another year, another extravadanza. Honestly, last year was a little weak for us professionally as podcasters, but we got plans. We got plans for more episodes, more shows,
Hey,
more D&D.
I'll say this.
Hey, our
The
Patreon's been popping off.
The Patreon tiers are all updating January 1st.
Got new stuff. Got some new
new
rewards.
stuff.
Something we can
If
actually
you're-
follow through with.
Yeah, if you're $5 tier, you're gonna get something. There's gonna be new tiers. If you're, I think the $20 tier and the $50 tier, you're gonna get some fucking new stuff. And there's gonna be a couple new tiers in between that if you want to upgrade or stuff, it might be worth your while. We'll see. That'll go live.
First podcast, whatever the first podcast release is of the new year.
Well, it'll probably go live the first because it's all set. I just gotta fucking hit publish on everything.
Hit publish. Boom.
Yeah. So I think it works better if I do it on the first. But
Let's do it.
so,
Booyah.
and
All right, that
as
was
we
fun.
always say at the end of these things, keep those eyes on the sky.
Just like
Peace.
podcast.
Hold up. My band, Lucky Monkey, has a brand new track. It's called Love to Pretend. I'm going to stick it here at the end of the episode. I think this is what I'm going to do for Band of the Week going forward. I can automatically put them at the end of pretty much our whole catalog. So I can just insert a new band when I get one, a new song. It's not burned into the episode. It's rotating weekly. So if this works, make sure to send your band submission once again to alientheorists@gmail.com. And I'll stick some at the end of the episodes, give some free exposure and all the rest. So this week, my band, Lucky Monkey, Love to Pretend. Find it on Spotify or wherever you stream your music. Peace.